Hey folks, let's get some new cards on screen. What do you say? Let's find ourselves some new cards to talk about. I know there's some new cards overnight. I haven't reviewed these yet, so let's see. There's one. There's one. That's a crazy one. And there's one. 4 new cards. I guess we can maybe put Thrall up too. He's pretty new. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Wardable, yeah man, welcome back. I saw your message on Twitch. All sounds good. Piano is the answer to your question. Piano. Hey Wolf Poops. Hey Thet. Hey Jack Rocks. Hey Jazzo. Hey Pellant. Hey Gandalf. No worries, Gandalf. See you later, my man. Hey Destroyer. Hey Hauk. Hey MLT. Hey Red Eye. Hey Troy. Coke Zero Inconceivable. It's the vanilla kind. Coke Vanilla Zero. Get it at your local grocery store today. How about that for a sponsored pitch? I wish. If I got free diet soda from anyone, I would sponsor them like crazy. Thrall's gonna be amazing. Do you think Righteous Defender will see play in a Paladin deck? Yeah, I do. If that's the new card. I haven't actually taken a look at it just yet, but let me get these cards on screen, guys. Give me 1 second here. Gonna put some new cards on screen for us so we can talk about them all day. Then we're gonna get this arena run kicked off. I gotta get Overwolf running. I got a lot of stuff to do here in a short amount of time. I'm actually not gonna put Thrall up. He's got too much work because of all the hero power and stuff, but we can get the other 4 up here. There's the Corpse Raiser. Looks good. Well, I don't know if it's actually good, but looks cool. The Runeforge Haunter. Make these fit above my head for sure. Now we got the Tomb Lurker. It's all these like, I don't know, scarecrow looking dudes, basically. Always the scarecrow looking dudes. And then finally, this one. Argent Squire's cousin. Argent Squire's taunty cousin. Paladin 1-drop seems pretty good. Yeah, I absolutely think it does. Looks really good to me. What time is it for you, Regis? It's 7 a.m. 7:07. Piano's your safe word? Yeah, that's right, Van and Villain. You nailed it, dude. That's exactly what he asked. Hey, Bistange. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Omar. Hey, Mech. Do you usually stream at this time? I do, yeah. 3 days a week. I mean, that's usual for me. Maybe not usual compared to some people, but... Regis, are you hyped for the Priest Death Knight? I'm hyped for every Death Knight, dude. Yes. I can't wait. Saxophone's probably my second favorite Wardable. So you made a good guess. Saxophone's also really good. Hey, Justice. First time seeing most of these cards? Nice. I haven't really taken a good look at them yet either. The Corpse Raiser is a 5-mana 3/3. Has a Battlecry, give a friendly minion Death Rattle, resummon this minion. So, okay. Sort of like Ancestral Spirit, but attached to a body. Is Ancestral Spirit the name of that card? I always forget the name of that card. Ancestral Spirit. Despite being a classic card that has been around forever, right? Yeah, it's Ancestral Minion attached to a minion. It's just a 3/3 body on Ancestral Spirit. Same exact effect, except it's not a spell, of course. So that has some applications. But that card has been playable, so this might be sort of playable here and there. Oh my god, Regis Spirit, I scratched right as you said that, dude. Runeforge Haunter, rogue card. During your turn, your weapon doesn't lose durability. That's really intriguing. Can see some applications for that, certainly in a weapon-style deck. Rogue is finally getting some weapon support tools. It's pretty cool with stuff like Lifesteal and Venom Weapon. So, stats aren't bad either. I mean, 3 health, obviously not ideal, but we've seen that stat line work before. Tomb Lurker, 5 mana, 5/3. Add a random Death Rattle minion that died this game to your hand. So this is almost like an Azure Drake, guys. 5 mana, draw a card. Same amount of stats, but again, 3 health. Not ideal. It's probably okay. It's like Lotus Agent, that kind of card, so... Doesn't look perfect at first glance, but... Death Rattle deck... Maybe. Probably haven't had a lot of good Death Rattles die, though, by turn 5. So on curve, it doesn't seem that great. I think that's probably a weak card. And then Righteous Defender is literally just Argent Squire with Taunt. Argent Squire is already a good card. I don't see why Righteous Defender wouldn't be a good card, too. So, Righteous Defender looks pretty incredible. Looks like it's perfect for Paladin, too. It's the mini-shielded mini-bot of this era. It's pretty funny. Anyone else hate the 5-3 stat line as much as me? Yeah. It's not great. Is it worth it to craft Spirit Singer now at 3320 dust? I'd wait, man. I don't know. Even if she's, you know, good with Death Rattle cards, it doesn't necessarily mean she'll make a deck, so. Regis, they just released a new Hunter card? Did they? Is it on Hearthstone? Let's get it up here if it is. It's crazy that happened in the meantime while I was pulling up the other cards. Where do I where do I find the new Hunter card? I don't see it anywhere. It's not on Reddit yet. Oh, here it is. I do see it. Kranich revealed it.
I do not kill.
Yeah, it's a video. I don't feel like watching that. We got the beginning of the trailer for Dark Tower. But it's a 5 mana 4/6. Your Death Rattles cost 2 less. I'll get it up when Hearthstone puts it up in a little bit. Until then, we'll just hang out on it. For now, I'm going to try to get Hearth Arena rolling so we can do an arena run. It'll give me just a second. Okay. Boom. Easy first pick. That's nice. I do not kill with my heart. Yeah, that's exactly right. I've seen that trailer about a bajillion times. I did find it at Thanks, man. We'll get it when they have like a translated version and stuff. You know, all that fun junk. Do you think Archbishop Benedictus is good for priests? Most of the time, no, but I actually have some hope for the card that most people don't. I'm holding out some basically niche uses for it, but I think it'll be on the 17th as well, Regis' Beard. I think the 17th lines up a little better. I think they're getting awfully close to the 10th for not having told us. I hope it's on the 10th, for the record. For multiple reasons personally, but... and just because it's sooner. But guys, let's kick off this arena round. We've been talking about cards way too long, so... they're still up, of course. We can still talk about them more. If you guys have thoughts and questions, I'm happy to entertain them as far as what these cards look like and how good they're going to be and so on and so forth. But for now, as you guys can see, I do have the Hearth Arena Companion app loaded up here. And that's going to help me make my picks, give us a little bit of advice here and there. Sometimes I'll disagree. Usually I tend to agree. But I like having the additional resource. Plus, it's handy for you guys, too, to just help you learn general qualities of cards, I think. Clearly, Spike Rich Seed is one of the best arena cards in existence. So, obvious pick here, because these both suck. I like the Knife Juggler here, particularly in Paladin, where you have a constant stream of guys you can create. It's really helpful. I like Spiked Hog Rider here. There's a lot of taunts in arena, so this almost always has some way to use charge and get some value. Tar Creeper looks really, really good here. I like Ooze and Bartender just fine. Pretty close on tier score for Hearth Arena 2. They give the edge to the Ooze. I'm fine with that. I think 3/2s are solid right now. I like Sinjin here. I don't really know why Hearth Arena is giving the edge. They say that we don't want too many taunts. It's giving the edge to the Chemist. I don't know how we could know that at this point. We only have one taunt. It's a silly thing to suggest. I'm going to go ahead and take the Sinjin. It has the higher tier score on average. The Kuka Chemist has a lot of utility, right? And it's a fine card, but I like Sinjin's taunt value quite a bit, so let's just take it. Ugh, I don't really like any of these. Tier score says Sonara's Hog Chopper. I'm fine with that logic. Seems okay. It's a 4-drop, though, which is crowded for Paladin, so that kind of sucks. Bouncer is another pretty weak 4-drop. That's a really crowded spot for Paladin, so that kind of sucks. God, this pick is terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Morning Regis, what do you think of the new Shaman DK Legendary? Seems pretty cool. I made a review last night. You can check my review for my full thoughts, but I think I gave it 4 stars. I like Dino Size here quite a bit. It's always a solid option, a great finisher. Oh my god, the game really wants me to take an Eater of Secrets, apparently. Avian Watcher's fine. We do actually have Secrets potentially as Paladin, so it's hard to keep them all active, though. Calamos, I guess, here, just because. This last few picks have been really bad. Sunwalker's good, though, so this is a... Wow! I'm not going to not pick a card that's great just because of the too many taunts logic up here in Hearth Arena. So we're going to take the Sunwalker again. I know we have a lot of taunts, but it's okay. Hammer of Wrath here actually probably gets the edge over Psychotron, though. We have too many taunts. We heard it, Hearth Arena. We get it. But I just like the Hammer of Wrath's flexibility. Psychotron, I mean, we have a lot of 5 and 6 drops already. Yeah, Hammer of Wrath. Oh, we have a lot of 4 drops too, but this is not really a 4 drop minion, right? Silvermoon Portal, I guess. That's okay. Another 4 drop though. We need some 2s and 3s. Bad. Youthful Brewmaster here is probably my pick, just because of the curve consideration. Hearth Arena still likes Cookie Chemist a lot though, even with the curve consideration. Like clearly, Brewmaster got a bump. It went from 48 to 61, considering the curve effect. Patriot Spider also a curve consideration, but ultimately just not a very strong card in Arena, so... We don't have any synergies with this or anything, necessarily. I mean, some of it's okay, Hog Rider or Sunwalker, but... Alright, we'll take one more 4-drop Hearth Arena, but we're getting crowded. Oh my god, more Eater of Secrets. Spike Ridge is good, though, thankfully. We got a good pick there. Ooh, Spike Ridge again, I think. I'm taking it. I don't really need the equality. I'll just, you know... We're just going to go all in on Spike Ridge, guys. It's so defensive that it's kind of okay to have a lot of these, because it can just really slow down your opponents. Yeah, Stormpike's fine. A little ping effect is good. Grime Street's really good card. Really strong. But we have to get some 2s and 3s. We absolutely cannot... This is a terrible 3 to get. Corrupted Healbot's fine. Yeah, it's totally logical. Worgen Infiltrator is the pick. It has to be just for curve. We need cheap stuff. Loot Hoarder is absolutely the pick for curve. Blessing of Kings is a much better card, but we can't do it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 4-drops and 2 2-drops right now. I mean, we always have the hero power. Granted. We have 3 buff cards. We can't do it. We have to take the Loot Hoarder. I'm picking against curve. Picking against curve. Light in the Darkness is fine. It's a low-cost card. Gives me something to do on turn 2 sometimes. I think Alchemist here, actually, instead of Sunwalker. Although we really need 3 drops, don't we? Oh, boy. I guess we're just going all in on defense. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 low-game cards, but no 3 drops. But a couple 1-drops to combo with our hero power occasionally. Alright, we're going to take one more of these, but every 3-drop here on out. We have so many late game cards, guys. I'm really nervous. They're high quality cards, but they're so late game. Smuggler's Run is okay. At least it's something we can use our mana with to buff all these late game cards, right? Fledgling is great. Exactly what we need. Now give me another 3-drop. Another 3-drop. Questing Adventure is fine. I'm going to take it just because it's a 3-drop. Summoner's probably okay. It's a 4-drop, but it's the best option here. Alright. We filled in a little bit. Alright, guys, let me catch up on chat some now that I've focused on the draft. Sorry. 69.5. Yeah, it's not very good. I really thought that'd be stronger. We have a lot of good cards, but a lot of weak stuff, too. We had those, like, 4 or 5 picks in the middle where we just got junk over and over again, so we'll see. Regis, do you think that with this new expansion, N'Zoth will be a thing again? Yeah, N'Zoth will always be lingering around Tier 2 and Tier 3, and maybe occasionally pop into Tier 1, depending on the options, right? That's kind of the logic. Oh boy, the Spike Ridge Regis Defense Taunt Paladin. Yeah, I like it. We got a lot of buffs. We passed up that Blessing of Kings because we have so many buffs. We have Dino Size ×1, Spike Ridge 3, Silvermoon Portal. Can you guys actually see everything okay? Not really, no. I can't scoot this over any farther, though, or I'm unable to see the in-turn button. So let me do a little swap here. Let's move these down here. Make sure you get it. You can't really see the mana cost there, so how about up here? There we go. Make ourselves a nice little pretty stream. Don't mulligan any 3-drops, dude, right? We have to keep every 3-drop, you're right. That's a good reminder. You just make us draft an arena. I don't trust you guys enough. Sorry. Look at this great Smuggler's Run. Clutch Smuggler's Run. 1 minion in hand. Based on the cards we saw, do you think Control Hunter could be viable? Yeah, it looks better than ever. It certainly does. Readers, do you think the new expansion is coming next week? I don't know. I hope so. I sure hope so. The 10th would be great. Would be perfect. Sorry I'm a bit late, says Rag the Fire Lord. No worries, Rag. Oh, the Hunter card's up on Hearthbone? Cool, I'll go check it out. Look at it on screen. Thanks for the heads up, whoever that was. Looks like it was Taurus. Thanks, Taurus. Ooh, yeah, the Corpse Widow. That's cool. It's a beast, too? Jeez. Oh, my God. This is nonsense. Come on! Even the mage's coin fledgling at this point. I mean, I have the flexibility to do this, but it looks like I might have to get on 5, so I think I have to wait. We're probably going to Hammer Wrath this if we can. It's just so brutally annoying. I guess the game's over. Yeah, the game's over. It's fun that we got to play the turn 2. Before it ended. Oh, actually we can kill it. Okay, that's fine. No, we can't. He's got ping mana still. So we can't kill it. So we lose. We lose. New Hunter card. Yeah, let me get started. Sorry, I got distracted by the game. By the actual game, you know. Just 8 damage to the face every turn. It's great. We can kill it assuming this lives. But then he still has... Nope. So we're literally just dead. Great.
I appreciate that.
Six start, guys. 6 start. Great. Great start. I'm trying to get the Hunter card up still. Give me a second. Hearth Arena, or I mean, excuse me, Hearthbone is like the slowest site lately. They cannot handle the traffic or something. I don't know. It's awful. I usually recommend it all the time, but it's just been awful lately. Absolutely terrible. There's too many things to put on screen right now, guys. Anyway, here's the new Hunter card. I'll leave it up for a second big so you guys can look at it. So you guys can check it out. Corpse Widow. 5 mana, 4/6. Good stat line. Death Rattle minions cost 2 less. That seems very, very strong. It's a beast also, so no synergy concerns. This seems like a busted good card. I mean, just really good. Because, you know, if you play it on 5, there's a good chance it lives, so you get to go into turn 6, like playing cheap stuff. You get a 4 mana high main and squeeze out like a 2 mana Infested Wolf, that kind of stuff. Like, that's kind of crazy. Really, really cool card. Very, very powerful, seems like. I haven't, you know, it's not my full review, but it seems sort of bonkers good right now. One of the best cards in the set so far, it looks like. If it was like a 6/4, I don't think it'd be nearly as good. Right, because 4 health would just die too easily, but... Yeah, that fledgling game was super, super fun. Super, super fun. Corpse Widow is going to be in the Build-A-Beast pool. That's true, too. It's a 5 mana card. So, you'll be able to combine this with all kinds of stuff to get that effect in Deathstalker Rexar decks. That's true. Thanks for the reminder, Kirby Blaster. Regis, what hero do you want today? Priest. I'd like to see Priest. They always give Priest the craziest cards, so I bet it's going to be crazy. Even they were saying Regis is clickbaiting. Stop it, Regis. What am I clickbaiting for? Who said I was clickbaiting? Let's ban him. Let's get him out of here. I think my game is broken. What's the deal, guys? Does this happen to you guys? Hearthstone killed my game. What's going on? What do I do? Do we wait it out? Do we wait it out? I don't know. What's your advice to improve Arena, Regis? Be able to find a match and draft lots of vicious fledglings, apparently. My banhammer burns with holy fire. I like it, Mataru. I think I said your name right this time. No invisible can of drink today, then. No, we just got Coke Zero today. This keeps happening to me. Tingus, do I wait it out, or restart it? Is that the right strategy? Regis, does your name have anything to do with Final Fantasy 15? No. Put "We ban clickbaiters" in your title. That will bait them. I like that, Just Popes. It's a good idea. If you restart the game, you connect to the game. Do not stop it, some people say. Some people are saying restart.
Aha!
Wait it out to win, says Kurion. Don't restart. A lot of people are saying don't restart. Restart, probably. What? That was really big. But whoever said don't restart, thanks, guys. Good job, boys. That freebie win. The restart might skip your first turn. See there? Instant win. Yep. Lagged him out for the win. Yeah, Hearthstone lagged him out. He was trying to load up new cards. That's what it was. He's on Hearthstone. Looking for new cards. I thought maybe the vicious fledgling from the last game was still hitting us in the face. Like the vicious fledgling got so many buffs so fast that it took down the Hearthstone servers.
Aha!
Is that how Regis wins half of his arenas with bad internet? No, I actually have insane internet. Apparently my opponent had bad internet. I have ridiculous gigabit down and up. I could stream at like a bitrate of 50k or something and not have a problem. It's wonderful. 3-drop? We only have a couple. 3-drop? 3-drop anybody? I haven't watched Rick and Morty yet. Is it out, guys? I never keep up with this stuff very well. Smuggler's Run's actually a decent on-curve play, but let's go ahead and draw first, just to see, because, right, we could get another minion, make Smuggler's Run even better. Good job. We did it. I don't love giving him a ton of cards, but whatever. It's gonna happen. Riyadh says, I finally made it for a morning stream. No work today. Welcome, Riyadh, dude. Glad to hear that. The Dr. Cocter says, nothing beats starting the morning with some Regis. Thanks, Dr. Cocter. Your name is not at all alarming. Your name is not at all alarming at all. It's a great name. I think this is a fine line. We could go for the Silvermoon Portal, too, but the 5/5 is just so strong here. Morning, jerks. How's it going, dude? If I spoil Rick and Morty, will you ban me? I don't technically have an official rule about that, but I would prefer you didn't. I don't care about spoilers at all, personally. Like, I'm not a spoiler guy. I don't care to know the ending to things or whatever. I don't think it ruins the integrity of the storytelling. I think you can still enjoy the storytelling without being surprised or whatever. So, I don't personally get triggered by that. But, I certainly don't want other people to have a bad day either. We have very low likelihood to ever activate this. Let's just play it on curve. It's got good stats thanks to that buff. And I'm just going to go face. There's no need for me to make these trades. Let's force him to do it. Let's force him to do it. Is he a boy? Says everybody talking about the morning streams while I'm sitting here in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, Europe Master Race, right? Luckily, I get to watch Regis kill the one at work, says Nitsu. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. I think this will be more annoying for him than the Spike Ridge Steed right now, although this also just kind of looks good, right? Although this is damage that we could eventually do. But I think this, I mean, he uses the 3/3 to pop the Divine Shield, but then he still only has 5 damage on this Arcanite Reaper, right? So these 6 health dudes mean I just get to hit him in the face a lot. While still developing a nice little board. Spike Ridge can come down later too. We don't have a 7th mana play, but we'll figure it out. 6 mana is fine. Ooh, Cleave's sorta good. Commanding Shout. Wow. Not used to playing Warrior. Those are not cards you expect to see every day. Still not particularly efficient if he's using this weapon, though. He's down to 11, 13 with the hero power here. Yeah, that's not the best play I've ever seen. That's for sure. I think Spike Ridge and just 7 to face with this much damage in hand is totally fine. We're just smorking him. Because, you know, we have 7 in hand. Not next turn, obviously, but also this buff is nice. Gastropod. It's a good Hammer of Wrath snipe target. Hammer into Twilight, it's fine. He's just... do we have lethal at all here? He's at 8. Oh, we do. Yeah, Silvermoon Portal and Hammer of Wrath. 8 mana. Cool. Yay! Curved Stone at its finest. That was good. I'm at work in the marketing department, and productivity is down 100%. Mataru, you work in marketing, dude? It's cool. Me too. I want to sub, but I can't sub with Prime through the phone next time. Oh, thanks, Lord Hapsuit. I appreciate it. No worries at all. Take your time. If you find another person who deserves a Twitch Prime sub, feel free to pass it along to them too. All that fun stuff. Regis Gilman is the name, and Hearthstone is the name. That's right. You got it right. Exactly right. Not switched up at all. Rip Warrior. Yeah. Warrior in Arena's tough life. Regis, the new Druid Legendary, can be good if revived with N'Zoth and Late Game Druid. Yeah, of course, but a lot of ifs in that statement, and that's a very, very slow play. But yes, in the right kind of meta, sure, that would be insane. Righteous Defender looks good? Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Righteous Defender is just a better Argent Squire, and Argent Squire is already a fine card. We have to just keep these plays because our curve is too inconsistent. They're not good. They're bad, in fact. But we just have to. We don't have a choice. Corpse Widow also seems ridiculous. Runeforge Hunter, or Hunter, maybe okay. Doesn't seem terrible at first glance. I'd have to think about it some more, but it seems okay too. Seem like some solid cards today. Probably my favorite cards that we've seen yet, honestly. Well, not the Corpse Raiser actually is okay too, probably. It's Ancestral Spirit with a body, a neutral Ancestral Spirit, so there's some potential there. Ancestral Spirit has enabled a lot of different kind of Death Rattle decks and stuff. So I don't even hate it. Ooh, that's scary. 3 of them. So we know that these 2 cards are spells or weapons. Yeah, Juggler makes a little more sense, I think. This hand is just a hot mess, though. Really terrible. Versus Me's, what's your question? Where are you from? Midwestern U.S., United States. Could you think of a Hunter and a Zoth deck that runs High Mains, Hydras, and King Dread as only beasts to be revived by Bowman, like Easy Big, Easy Hunter? Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea, Federico. I like that a lot. That seems very possible. It's actually a really good minion for to stop us here. Ugh. I guess this one just because it gets cheaper over time. We need that to happen.
Aha!
Pretty bad turn for us, though. Pretty bad turn for us. Hi, Regis. What's your favorite card so far? Absolutely Archbishop Benedictus. I don't think he's the best card so far, but he's insane. So cool. So cool. I'm behind on chat, guys. I'm really sorry. Really behind on chat. Forgive me. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, dudes. Isn't Righteous Defender a nerf to Stonehill Defender? It is. It is a nerf to Stonehill Defender for Paladin. But that doesn't make it a bad card in and of itself. It's also a buff to Maelstrom Portal, right? Maelstrom Portal probably gets a little better. But, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a nerf, too. But, I mean, a slight nerf, right? But, actually, Stonehill Defender is going to get worse throughout the course of each new expansion. Because right now we have a very small card pool in this standard format rotation, because we only have the basic set and one expansion. With each new expansion, they're almost undoubtedly going to add more neutral taunts and occasionally bad paladin taunts. You're going to be less likely, in other words, to get Tyrion and Sunkeeper Tarim throughout the course of each new expansion. With every new card that's released, the likelihood of receiving those goes down. So, oh my god, this guy. He's high rolling out of his mind on this stuff. Crazy. Cookie Chemist could almost make a play, but I think we just have to hammer trade. It's really, really bad. A 1-drop would help. No. Too late for you, buddy. We're not out of it, but I mean, imagine this was just like a loot hoarder. How much better off we'd be. It's the free 2/6.
Aha!
Like easily a 3 or 4 mana card. 3.5 mana card. It's a really good result. Probably the best result. Should have taken Harrison. Oh, no way, dude. We don't... There might be a weapon, but this guy's going to help us swing the game back, I think. This guy is getting it so cheap that we're able to make a play that really, really helps. In fact, we might do it now. Might just Fledgling into Prophet. Fledgling dies for free. That's fine. But the Prophet is a little bit harder for him to kill. If he wants to take on both. Not really any great alternatives. I mean, Hero Power Silvermoon Portal is not terrible. We get a 3/3, but that dies for free too. Cookie Chemist on like the 2/3 here, or the 3/2 to make it a 2/3, plus Hero Power is not terrible. We could go that line and try to make this thing viable. This is just not good yet with this taunt up in the way. I kind of like the Cookie Chemist Hero Power line, honestly. It's contests the board fine. Makes this cheaper so we get the better tempo swing later. We'll be alright. I can't read the tiny cards on stream. I presume that's because you're watching on a slightly smaller screen, which I'm sorry about, but there's just nowhere to put them, right? Like, you gotta be able to see the game. Which one in particular do you need to know about? I'm happy to, like, read them off or relay the info and so on and so forth. If you're in the Midwest, where are you getting 1 gig up and down? STL here, jealous of that bandwidth. Where are you at in STL, Spark Dog? Because you might just not be living in the right place. You might be fairly close to me, Spark Dog. So, it's possible, probably, Spark Dog, but you probably don't live where I live. Regis, how do you rank the 3 revealed Death Knight cards so far? Thrall looks the best, and then Deathstalker Rexar is probably next best, and then Jaina, I think, is last. She's too slow to me. Might be okay, but I think she's just too slow. It's 5. This is a pretty strong 7. But the thing here just doesn't do anything, right? It's just not very good. Could use it on like this. Just to soften it up. So there we go. Tinka Senpai says a lot of things. When it comes to Regis Senpai, he never leaves. That's right. Riyadh says, when I first saw your videos, it was Elemental Mage budget deck, and I could not help but think you look like a golden Santa Claus. I've heard the Santa comparisons a lot. Maybe that's why people like me. Spark Dog, There is some gigabit available, specifically downtown in particular, if you live downtown. South County, I don't know. I've heard that AT&T has like the fiber option for whatever that's called, Uverse or something. I'm not sure though. I don't know a lot about it. I think Tomb Lurker would be fine as a 5/5. Which one's Tomb Lurker? This one? It would be really good as a 5/5. It might be too good. I think it'd be fine as a 4/4. It'd be like a sort of a Azure Drake, modern Azure Drake, right? So we're just gonna play out here for sure. We have some pretty good lines. We'll trade here. This is gonna die anyway, so maximize the or minimize the damage our other two guys take. And then it doesn't really matter which of these gets the max damage this way, so let's just trade here. Can we get some more Regis and Elise fanfic? That's up to the fanfic guys. I don't know. I wish. Regis can beat Crip in a Hearthstone battle. I don't know, dude. Crip's really, really good at Hearthstone, for the record. Is he gonna leave this up and just go face with 2 5-attack minions on board? That is insanity, and he's gonna get just brutally punished. Okay. I can't think of a bigger punish than that. Yeah, let's keep it alive. Crip was the #1 arena player last month. Yeah, Crip's really, really good at Hearthstone, guys. He's the Salt Lord, yes. He's a grouchy old man, yes. But he's really, really smart at Hearthstone. Well, frankly, he's just good at video games. Any other minion except the Fledgling and the 6/6, really. Anything else... 60% chance there to not fail. But now he may not kill the Fledgling, though, knowing this guy. Honestly. He might not kill the Fledgling. It's going face. I mean, you gotta respect... You've got to respect his consistency. Right? If nothing else, you've got to respect that consistency. So now we just get to trade, and... I almost can't believe it, to tell you the truth. I almost can't believe it. So this is probably going to go here. Or maybe this, actually, too. I sort of need to play a taunt, though. These Wind Fury guys, they look small, but they actually add up to a fair bit of damage, right? So we might just buff up the taunt, right? Trade into the strongest thing. Let's do this whole thing, though, first. We might actually trade into a... Well, none of the minions make sense to trade into since we didn't get an attack buff. So let's just keep... Maybe we give this thing taunt too, honestly. That's fine. We could have gave it the Silvermoon Portal and attacked into some minions too. There's different lines we could have taken there, but... Ultimately, I think this is okay. That's actually fine. So thankfully he's only going to attack once. He actually has enough damage to clear this, but only this right now. And then this guy will either kill some stuff or kill his face one. Probably not his face, it looks like. That's an easy target for this, though, thankfully. Stonehill Defender is actually pretty annoying. It's the Fireball face all over again. Yeah, I mean... Not nearly as egregious as that so far, because, you know, he's not losing the game immediately, but still. Sometimes a little awkward, I think. Both these dudes is just our only line here, it looks like. Doesn't really matter here on the attack ordering, I guess. I might just give this taunt if we get it. Simply because we're going to clear the board, and we don't want to die to some shenanigans with, like, you know, the Weed Whacker, Vine Cleaver, or whatever. So, just play it ultimately safe.
Get behind me.
Blessing of Wisdom. I don't even think that matters. I think we'll do
Regis,
it.
do you like saying egregious?
Yeah, it's got my name in it. Of course. Why wouldn't I like saying it? It's got my name in it. Is there actually a problem with giving him some cards here? I don't really think so, because I think we're just gonna run over him regardless. Right? Let's just do it. I don't... Especially if we get like +3 attack. We're just gonna do so much damage that I think it's worth. There's a chance this gets killed now, so let's actually just give it the death rattle. I'm actually gonna kill this little guy just because of Spike Ridge Steed getting instant value, I think. We have more than enough damage on board. We actually lost a point of damage, I see that, but that's because I changed my line halfway through. That's okay. Shouldn't matter. Order, oh my god, everybody. It's like, you guys think I don't see it. Like I don't know what's happening. Like, you gotta tell me. Like, oh, I didn't notice it. I didn't literally talk about it before you guys saw it. Like, that's not a thing. Do you like jazz? It's okay. It's fine. Order. Oh, you guys are so smart. Congrats, everybody. You're good at Hearthstone. I'm being a little sarcastic, but... like we said, probably doesn't matter. Taunt there actually would have been a little bit frustrating. No denying that. I mean, the fledgling would have killed it because it still has poisonous, if you remember, but we would have won still, but... Regis, who's winning the Super Bowl this year? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't watch enough NFL. I only watch the Super Bowl, honestly. That's it. Order Failfish. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Wait. Guys, we got a new thing here on Regis Kilbin. Check this out. Let's take a moment of silence for the misplay. Get it? It's a moment of silence. And if you look closely, there's silence minions in the background. It's a moment of silence for the misplay. That's how I'm going to handle all the triggered misplayers out there lately. Regis, I just discovered you. You're great. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Regis, can you say something about the new cards? Yeah, for sure. Corpse Raider, Ancestral Spirit on a body actually looks fine. For cost, you get a 3/3 and an Ancestral Spirit in a neutral set. Pretty cool. Runeforge Haunter, a little weak as a 3 health minion, but the fact that your weapon doesn't lose durability seems to have a lot of potential synergies in a weapon rogue, so I don't know exactly what deck this fits yet, but seems like a solid enough card. Corpse Widow is crazy good. 4/6 for 5 mana. Great stats. It's a beast. And your Death Rattle minions cost 2 less. That's nuts. Because it's going to likely live a lot of the times you play it. You'll be able to benefit from that cost reduction. Tomb Lurker, yeah, it's like a Lotus agent for Death Rattle decks. It's okay. It's probably not that great. I doubt it sees a ton of play. Righteous Defender is just a better Argent Squire. Argent Squire is already a good card. Paladin already likes to run Argent Squire, so I think it's a playable card. Looks really solid to me. Really frustrating and annoying. And by that I mean in a good way. Like, it frustrates your opponents and it annoys them. So I like him a lot. I'd say 4 out of the 5 cards on screen right now are actually very playable. I think only the Tomb Lurker feels like it probably won't make the cut. Corpse Razor, excuse me, I'm reading the name wrong. A little bit iffy too, but the other 3 seem like very playable cards. Great class cards. Do you usually play Arena? I play it both. I do a little bit of both. Just depends on the day. Ooh, this value is ridiculous. We'll kill both of these. I just want to clear the board, so it doesn't matter which way we go here. That is great. What do you think of the Shaman Hero? Missed your video on it. I think it's pretty strong, but not for token decks. Not for, well, I should rephrase that. Not for the token Shaman decks that we know today. I think it's going to be played in slower evolved Shaman decks. I don't think it synergizes that naturally with wide boards. So I think it's going to be different than people expect. Although still strong. Still strong. We sort of just have to play on curve here. That's probably going to get buffed somehow, right? But Spike Ridge might be able to change all of that math for us. And Hearthstone is the game. That's right, Neil. Today, at least. Righteous Defender equals a better Annoyotron? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much a better Annoyotron. The 2 health on Annoyotron, important, but not that important.
I wish Shaman DK Hero Power was discover and evolve result.
Oh, that would be cool, Jerks. Yeah, I like that idea, man. That actually sounds awesome. So, in other words, like you target a minion and you give it, instead of just giving it an evolve of +1, you get to pick which minion it evolves into out of 3 random choices. So it's, you know, if you evolve a 3-mana minion, you get to pick between Aberrant Berserker and Sinjin Shieldmaster and Tanaris Hogchopper, for instance. So you'd get to pick. That's a really cool idea, Jerks. I like that one so much better, dude. Because right now the 1-mana thing just, yeah, it's cool. It's an evolve. I get it, but doesn't seem that strong at the end of the day. There's a chance the Sunwalker's sort of good here. He can run the 2/3 and the 5/2 in, though, so it doesn't feel that great. I think I'm just going to Spike Ridge this Avian Watcher and make a trade and go face. It's really not perfect, but it's okay. The 6 health at least contests both guys here. It's alright. I wish we could have sniped this, right, and done something valuable. But the 3/5 traded into the remaining 3/3 here really nicely. So that didn't feel very good. And we floated a mana if we did that, which felt a little bad. So this play on average just felt like it was going to be stronger to me. This is going to be handy against a lot of stuff for Paladin, so... Hit that fireball face! Yeah, that was a great video. That was a pretty popular video. Is your goal to eventually make gaming your full-time job? Not necessarily a goal, no. I mean, it's a possibility I've considered, right? Like, it's a thought, but not inherently the goal, no. I have a good job that I like a lot, in other words. I mean, if I had to give up Regis Gilbin today, I wouldn't be thrilled, but I'd still be able to live a fulfilling, happy life, at least. For 2 mana once per turn, the hero power kind of sucks. Yeah, that's basically what I allude to in my video. It doesn't suck if your deck is designed to support it. It does kind of suck if your deck isn't meant to work with it. That was the gist of my argument. So we'll buff this to only 4 because I'm really only going to play one thing here. But it's enough to trade in here. We'll have to leave both these alive, I think, which, unfortunately, will give him some value trades. But it should all line up okay. We could go ahead and, like, unsheath this thing, right? We could also play this to make this 5, but I don't think that matters a lot. This makes this a little bit susceptible to Consecration, in particular this board. So that would suck, but we can live with that, I think, even. This has already gone a 3-mana minion for a 3-mana minion, so that's fine. That's a trade line we can handle fine. No Consecration, it looks like, too, which is nice. That's fine. This is a good line for us. Gastropod's fine. We can snipe the Gastropod. Ooh, this almost works. Jeez.
Aha!
So this looks obvious. Snipe the Gastropod. Probably have to run the questing in here. And run one of the 1/1s in here, one of the other ones in here. This is only at 1 health, which sucks, but we do actually still have a taunt up, so that's fine. Is it smart to... can we snipe anything else? I don't think so. I think this is the best snipe target. And then this is a pretty sick board. Pretty sick board, guys. Still have the questing up. He's gotten ridiculous value, by the way. Crazy good questing adventurer. Oh, man. I'm way behind on chat again, guys. I'm really sorry. Phoenix says, for sure, man, I'm glad you enjoy your job. That's a great feeling. My job is enjoyable, too, even though I do, as a political blogger, have to deal with Trump trolls. Yeah, I bet. Sorry about that, dude. Sorry about that. Still not online, but almost. Almost. I think this, I mean, I wish we could somehow figure out how to take this trade, but ultimately it's fine. We can do this. Probably just buff the big dude here, because it's going to be hard for him to kill, and play a Sunwalker and just go face for 12. I think we do have to kill this one. I mean, we don't have lethal anyway, do we? 9, 17, almost, but not quite. So we'll just buff the big guy, protect him, and trade here and play Sunwalker.
Good morning, Regis. You'll have to visit us sometime and let Tingus and I show you some Aussie hospitality. Chuck a shrimp on the Barbie and play some Hearthstone.
Captain Tars, man, thanks for the good morning wishes. And yeah, I'd love to visit Australia, dude. That would be amazing. My fiance in particular would love that journey, that's for sure. And definitely shrimp on the Barbie. If you're going to Australia, I think that's like mandatory, right? You have to have the shrimp on the Barbie. I found lethal, guys. We actually had charge on this and I didn't play it. What an idiot. The one game in history that this got charge. Are you going to stream Fortnite? I did a little bit already, although the game bugged out on me on day one. But I've been playing it a fair bit. I like it a lot. Still. I'm really behind on chat. Regis Gilman 2017. Really, Regis Gilman any year. There's 678 people watching on YouTube right now, guys. So that's crazy. And 112 on Twitch. I simply cannot keep up with what is almost 800 people chatting. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Poor Murloc Tiny Fin. Yeah, Snow Flipper Penguin's better, for sure. Beast is just so much better. It has a lot of implications with Deathstalker Rexar. Regis, are you M&M's or Skittles? Very important. I think M&M's for sure. Skittles sometimes just get a little too like sour and a little too sugary and sweet. The chocolate of an M&M is a little more tempered. And for the record, I'm a peanut M&M's guy all the way, I think. Not just regular M&M's. I like the peanut too. Even less sweet. You think that with all the elementals, they should make a minion that destroys all elementals and gets +1/+1 for each? No, that might be a little too good. Is this worth it just to get a 3/3 juggler? I really wish I could wait a turn. But I don't want to play this on turn 2. I think I have to go ahead and do this, guys. It sucks, but it's never going to get better. We're never going to have that many more cards in hand, because we're going to be playing something every turn. We could theoretically play it on turn 3, right? But, I'm going to do it. I don't care. Hey, Regis, what's up, dude? Hey, Jay Zeiger, how's it going? Bruno agrees, M&M's every time. Tingus likes Australia. Is there a specific date when Frozen Throne will be released? We don't know yet. The 10th or the 17th is the good money, though. Regis tour to Sydney. Gonna need more than 100 bits, Tars. Sorry. I'd love to go, and I'm not trying to solicit donations. But if I were to go to Sydney, it would certainly require more than 100 bits, for the record. So this is almost certainly gonna get sniped. I'm so glad that we took our line that we took. It's crazy.
Lol.
Jerk says 101. That's gonna do the trick. Gotta run, Regis. Lunch is over. Have a good one. Thanks, Solaris, man. Have a good one for you too. Ivachi, I know you have a message. I'm sorry, but there are like I know this is hard, and I don't want to throw you under the bus as an example or anything, but I get like 20 messages a day, and I'm behind like a week. So first off, it's really hard to answer every message. I just have to leave some people sitting because I just don't physically have the time.
Even more.
Thanks, Nano Dragon and Bruno, guys, for chipping in. I was just kidding. I don't actually need the bits. If I wanted to take a trip to Australia, I could, theoretically. But anyway, Ivachi, I'm sorry. I genuinely wish I could answer everyone. I will answer you. Because you've asked so specifically and been so adamant, and I appreciate that support and that dedication, and that's a good feature to have, right? But it takes me a little time to get caught up through the backlog, right? It's difficult to work with. Wow, the high rolls. I'm just going face, by the way. It's why I split my buffs here a little bit. If I put everything on one too much, everything, you know, he gets to kill whichever one he wants, basically. So we could have put it here, I guess. Would have split it the most, maybe, but we don't have a turn 5 play at all, so we have to draw something to play, or we're just going to hero power, which will suck. But we're going 10 to face right now. Ooh, that's a good draw. Do we just put him at 3? Or do we trade it? We just put him at 3. Always. Every time. When we play Paladin, guys, we smork. We smork Paladin. Because this is a tough board to deal with. We have this, if any minion lives, to guarantee lethal. He has to clear the board. He can't Hellfire. He can life tap one more time the rest of the game. Light in the Darkness could also just give me lethal with a charge minion of any sort. Argent Commander's there. We're bound to stick a minion eventually. Taunt is actually annoying, but not enough. That's game. Cool. We'll do it off the top just to trigger him a little more. In case we play him again. Luther gets it. Did you see the new Rick and Morty? Not yet, Albasant. I'd like to check it out. I don't actually know where to watch it. I'm assuming it's on like CartoonNetwork.com like they used to be sometimes, but I'll figure it out. Do you think N'Zoth is worth crafting in the next expansion? It's hard to say yet, but it certainly looks like he could be. He certainly could be. I'll say that much. All Warlock AoE kills him. Yeah, Daryl, basically. If you can put Warlocks on really low health totals, it tends to work out in your favor really, really nicely. Corpse Widow seems stupid OP to me. It barely lacks any stats in exchange for a crazy effect. Yes, actually. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Isaac. It looks very, very good to me, too. And yeah, the Millhouse roll was really lucky, but I like it. What is Smork, says Kai Beasley. That's a good question. Smork is a term, I don't actually even know how it originated, but essentially it means to go face, like to ignore the board and just go all in on face. Traditionally, hunters used to do it. That's kind of Smork Hunter was the thing. I don't actually know where it's from. Somebody could tell you. But I don't know that answer.
Regis, if you put anyone to low health, it tends to work out well.
Well, yes, that's true to some extent, yeah. But some classes clearly have more incentive to put to low health. Like, for instance, exactly, Warlock. We could coin a Questing Adventurer next turn. Make a really ballsy line that way. But I think I'm just going to play the Knife Juggler route and play it safe. Worked out incredibly well for us last time a little bit, but Molten Giant, yeah, Molten Giant used to make it bad to put Warlocks at low health. I remember back in the day if you played Ramp Druid and you're playing a hand lock, the strategy, the winning strategy was to just never attack them. Just never do damage to their face, because their only win condition against your particular deck was exactly Molten Giant. If they couldn't play the Molten Giants, they just ran out of gas and they couldn't win, and you'd eventually get enough stuff on board and then either kill them with combo or just Savage Roar plus your minions on board, because they'd eventually run out of removal and just couldn't stabilize. So you just left them at 30 health the entire game. Wait until you got all your stuff out there, and then, boom, kill them. I don't even think they ran Twisting Nether back then, though. It was a different world. Different world. It's a Space Marine Orc from Warhammer 4K, people say. There you go. That's where it came from, apparently. Yeah, it's great that he traded into this Knife Juggler, and we actually had the weapon removal so that he theoretically can't kill it now. That worked out really, really favorably for us. If we can stabilize this Questing Adventurer, too, where he can't deal with it, we're going to be able to really start rolling on turn 4 with these two. Crip's reaction to Righteous Defender was priceless. Yeah, they gave Paladin a really, really good arena card, basically. Oof. There are so many ways this can backfire. But I think we're going to just focus on the Questing Adventurer above all else. And just play the odds here a little bit. So in other words, I'm going to trade in here. It's going to kill one of these two 1-health minions, and then we'll for sure be able to land the Questing Adventurer here. If I play the Questing Adventurer first, we risk losing the Questing. So, and I did it this way because if I trade in the Knife Juggler or I could have let the knife hit too, right? I could let the knife hit and try to do it that way. But it's a 50-50 that we get a really bad result. Like if it hits face, then he gets to trade into the juggler. He could maybe dictate which minion dies. And it has the risk of doing more actual damage. So this minimizes the amount of damage it does. It only does 1 health, essentially. And gives me, I think, the best odds of making a good play. But let's see. Which is better, Smork or Fireball Face? Fireball Face was definitely better. That highlight was insane. Tingus says, I gotta poop. I may not return. My god. What have you been eating, Tingus? He'll never return. Oh, goodness. We'll read us a review of the new cards today. Yeah, I do a new review every day, basically, Kelpo. I've been waiting until like 6 p.m. to start because they've usually been revealing like new cards in the evening every night, so... No, thank you. I know you guys all want the Noggenfogger Dream, but Pilot Teacher's so much better. Sorry. I can't do it. God, if he can't kill this soon, we're going to be able to go ham. It's going to be a 6/6 next turn if he can't kill it. He has to try to kill this. He has to. Righteous Defender seems okay to me. It's sort of like Annoyatron. Yeah, it seems... I think it's really good, Isaac. I think Argent Squire is already a good card. Argent Squire gets run a lot. Zoo... even Murloc Paladins throw it in sometimes right now. There's a good Murloc Paladin list with it. Ooh. Hammer of Wrath. Does he have the mana for Hammer? Yeah, Hammer of Wrath might give him a kill here. Or True Silver. Sinjin will not do it. I mean, we're going to take some damage on our guy, but he's still going to be alive and get a great value trade. And we're going to... Oh! This has to be better, right? Just keep 5 health on the questing. If he couldn't kill it at 4 health, how can he kill it at 5, right? Like, it loses, you know, the buff potential of this play, but that's just too good to pass off. Are you kidding me? And then we can Spike Ridge it? That's a little bit too susceptible to sap, though.
Aha!
Like, if he does draw a sap, we could lose the game. So we might have to Spike Ridge our second minion, if we don't just have lethal. Because this is 2 damage, right? This is 2 damage.
Aha!
Ooh, we did have an Assassinate off the top. So we'll just Spike Ridge this guy and go ham. This gives us guaranteed lethal next turn. Pretty crazy. I've missed a ton of follows, guys. Let me check in there. MG13, Krykit, Neil P, Thorit, Kavazilik, AF1, Master Darts, Crewshot, Driskanks, Tudacote, Kipos, Visceral, Daniel Stamatov, Chibitron. Oh, Chibitron actually hosted me with 22 viewers. Chibitron, that's actually a lot of viewers, dude. Thank you if you're still around. I doubt it since you hosted, but if the Chibitron viewers are still around too, thanks, guys. I didn't see that. I don't think I have an announcement for that, that's why.
Aha!
Kirby Blaster, thanks for the follow too. Guys, if you're wondering on YouTube how to get on screen for following, it's for my Twitch follows. So I'm also streaming on Twitch as well if you didn't know. If you prefer watching on Twitch, that's an option, so you can go follow me on Twitch and your name will pop up for the whole world to see. Actually, for about 730 people to see, for the record. Regis, you gonna do a big review for all the cards? No, I don't think so. I think, you know, just the little reviews are sufficient. You know, basically I'll have like 5 hours of review total across all the additions, you know. So I think that'll be enough. Guys, 7 wins already. The only game we lost to was to complete shenanigans, right? Just totally broken shenanigans with the Vicious Fledgling stuff. How is this deck winning so hard? It's such a heavy curve. Yeah, that was our concern, Meckel, wasn't it? I mean, it's what we talked about, how we don't have any low-cost cards. We've probably just gotten a little lucky with mulligans, or aggressive with mulligans. I'm not sure which, but...
I will fight with honor.
But yeah, we're doing okay so far. And frankly, our games we've been winning, it feels to me like we've been winning them fairly quickly. As in, you know, smorking a little bit, which is weird for a deck that you wouldn't expect that to be the case.
Aha!
Mr. Fire 606, and let's take the subway in that TOV2, and Flintahart. Thanks, guys, for the follows. Appreciate it.
Aha!
Sounds like you're heading over from YouTube. It's pretty cool. This will likely die to just a weapon trade, right? But we kill a minion and then set up the weapon removal. And yes, there's probably better weapon removal opportunities down the road, but we don't have any other plays and we can't fall too far behind early. So we'll just take the weapon removal line that we have while it's here.
Welcome! Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Lord Haps, it looks like you figured out the subscription line there. You made the play, Lord Haps, so thank you, Lord Haps, for the Twitch Prime subscription, good sir. Appreciate it so much, and welcome, and stay tuned to your Twitch Whispers, Lord Haps. I'll send you some additional details on some sub stuff. So, thanks, man.
Aha!
Against Rogue, I mean, this thing has a very high likelihood of being able to attack pretty consistently. But will it be able to attack next turn is the question. And I don't know that it will, so I'm actually just going to go face. We can leave it for a little bit right now. I think. Hey! I don't know if it's popped up yet because we got a follow train happening, but there's going to be a new sub incoming, guys. Very shortly. I think. It's coming.
Welcome!
There it is.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't
Ooh, regrets. Regrets a little bit. Regrets a little bit, guys. I got some regrets happening. Some major regrets right now. Invented Weapon is such a broken card. So good. But, MG13 Coach, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, MG. I appreciate it so much, dude. Welcome, welcome. And as I just mentioned previously, stay tuned to your Twitch Whispers. I'll send you some details on being a sub. All the legendary Regis emotes in chat showing off the sub benefits. I love it, guys. Thank you so much. You forgot to use the moment of silence for the misplay. Oh, I don't know if it's a misplay distinctly. It was an unfortunate play. I mean, we didn't have a read on the fact that he might have had that card, so I think it's hard to call that one a misplay per se, but definitely an unfortunate play. This probably only goes 1 for 1. He probably does like this and this, but then he goes down to 11. We might still be able to stabilize behind all these Spike Ridges. We'll see. We have Spiked Ridge Steed, the Spiked Hog Rider. We got 2 Chopper cards in hand. That's pretty weird. What's your sub count up to these days? 92, I think? 92.
Aha!
Pretty sure that's it. Ooh. Ooh. Brutal. It's really good. We can't Spike Ridge a minion yet on command. So it looks like we gotta kind of just play this guy out and our dude. We could play the Calamos out, I guess. It trades just as well onto the board. Everything has 4 or less health, so this is okay. Because this might actually matter. The fact that this has charge later could be very, very relevant. The 1 extra damage right now probably doesn't matter, but the charge potentially does. Playing this out gives him a Wind Fury. This might be an error, but maybe not to. This is a card you just hardly see anymore. It's cool. Let's get 100 tonight, boys. Actually, yes, for the record...
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Oh, God, that does hurt now, giving that Wind Fury. Cool, 1999. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, man. We got a little sub chain happening. A little sub train, I should call it, in fact.
Aha!
So thanks, thanks, cool man. Welcome, welcome, and again, whispers, etc. And yeah, so when the plan is when I get to 100 subs,
Aha!
the plan is to start doing sub giveaways every 25 subs. So like, if we have 100 and then we get to 125, I'll be giving another $20 BattleNet gift card away to a random sub. So that starts at 100. So we're getting really close to an extra sub benefit, basically. Still gonna do giveaways for everybody else too. Highlights, like maybe a 20k giveaway, which happens like tomorrow. I don't know for sure about that one yet, though. We might just be dead, right? We're probably dead. He should not use the... He should use the 2... No, he can't use the 2-3-4s. He should use these, though, I think, to get more total damage. Yeah, he lost like 4 damage right there. He lost like 4 damage right there. I think we still just have to do this or we're dead, so... We might be dead anyway. I didn't do the math, but... We're not in a good spot regardless. Not in a good spot. Meatball sub, Italian sub, Aussie sub. I want to sub, I don't have money. Hey, Jordan, that's okay, man. You're still here. You guys don't have to sub. It's fine. I certainly appreciate the support always, but I love you guys with or without it. I've been making videos for 2 years without subs, so I think it's okay. I'm not stressing about it, believe me. I'm not going anywhere if you don't sub. It's quite alright. By the way, guys, I'm actually... Most people probably don't even know I've been making videos this long, but I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary of starting my YouTube channel. It's this month. The first, like, 9 months, I didn't get, like, any views at all, hardly. I'd get, like, 20 views on a video and stuff. So, it really feels like it's been, like, a year since I've really been making videos. But, it's actually been almost 2 years. Yeah, thanks for the congratulations. Could you give your opinions for the cards on screen real quick? I came late and missed them. I just subbed if that sweetens the deal. Yeah, how can I resist that offer? Obviously, I have to now. You've tricked me into it. Actually, this is our only potential out, I think. Ivory Knight into a giant heal that heals more than the board is impossible. Ooh, Consecration, if we could cast it, would still die, but be pretty good. So we're dead. Final Size didn't heal us enough, by the way. There's an insane amount of damage on board. But yeah, let's talk about these cards. So, Corpse Raiser, I think this is an Ancestral Spirit attached to a body. It seems fine. Ancestral Spirit's been a good card. 3/3 for 3 is a good card. So, mana per effect, it all makes sense. It's just, you know, it's not like amazing. It's solid. So, will a deck be able to utilize it well? That's the question on whether or not this gets played a lot. The Runeforge Haunter. Weapons don't lose durability. That's great for Rogue with weapon buffs like the Lifesteal and the... makes the Lifesteal card a little bit better, I think. And Venom Weapon, too, gets pretty interesting. So, I like Runeforge. Oh, also the weapon that the Rogue got. I can't think of the name of it right now. But the new 3-mana 3/2 also gets great with Runeforge Haunter. Just all of those things get like an extra turn or two thanks to this card, right? And that's cool. So, if there's a weapon deck, this one makes a lot of sense. Corpse Widow seems insane. 4/6 for 5. Very strong stat line. Death Rattle minions cost 2 less is an absurd effect, and it's a beast. So there's like no downsides to this card. It seems to fit perfectly in a Death Rattle control / mid-rangey style list. It looks ridiculous. Tomb Lurker is like a bad Azure Drake, right? For Death Rattle decks, it's a 5-mana draw card. It's like Lotus Agent, not traditionally a good-looking constructed card. So I doubt this one sees play even in Death Rattle decks. And then Righteous Defender is just a better Argent Squire for Paladin. And they like Argent Squire already, so Divine Shield decks, maybe even just tokenless, maybe just aggressive decks, this has a lot of advantages. So this looks like a pretty solid card to me. In fact, really, really good.
Welcome! Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Hikigaya Hachiman, 123. I hope I got that even remotely close to correctly pronounced. But thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Hiki. I'll call you Hiki. But thanks, Hiki. Welcome, and of course, stay tuned to your whispers. As I've said, you probably heard. But guys, thanks again for the sub. That's crazy. We're just like rolling in new subs this morning. That's nuts. We are getting ever closer to 100. I don't know the exact count, but I think it's 93 or 94. So getting close to triggering the 100 sub 100 sub giveaway for the first time. How do I see that? Oh my god, are you serious?
Some room by the hearth, won't
You guys
you?
are nuts. Holy Advent! Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub! You guys are legitimately on a sub train right now. Thank you so much, Holy. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. And again, stay tuned. I'll send you some details on being a sub. Man, they have really changed the Twitch dashboard this morning. I can't tell what's going on. So, it looks like we're at 94. I don't know if this is updated yet. It might be 95 subs. So,
Welcome, boys. Make
No,
some
come
room
on.
by the hearth, won't you?
Come on. Come on, Chazmaster01. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Chaz. You guys are nuts. I'm taking the sub train this morning. I'm gonna get to work so...
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't
You guys are insane. Gatorino Cripperino. Wait a minute. I'm actually mad at Gatorino Cripperino. He's been sitting on a Twitch Prime sub this long and hasn't subbed to me. I don't know if I even appreciate that one. Just kidding, Gatorino Cripperino. I do appreciate it. Thanks, Gatorino. I think you're a pretty active commenter on YouTube, too. I think you're Skipperino. Regis Areno, Skipperino, too. So if that's the case, thanks. Thanks, Gatorino, for the sub support. Again, guys, stay tuned to your whispers. I'll send you some details. That puts us... Oh, thanks for the kind words, too, Chazmaster. Thanks for the love you, man. I appreciate it. Gatorino Cripperino, you need to practice that. I don't know why that sub link didn't work after you'd sub. Maybe it had a little bit of a delay. Who knows? Okay, we'll try. Oh my god. Guys, there's so much stuff rolling in that the announcements can't keep up. Listen, it's coming. It's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming. Oh my god.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by
There's
the
gonna be a
hearth,
few in a row. I'm waiting for it to roll through, guys, before I say thank yous. I'm not sure it's gonna work. I think you guys might have killed it. Oh, here it goes.
Make some room by the hearth, won't you?
I think there's one more. I don't want to talk over it too much.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth, won't you?
You guys, by the way, are insane. So, Dudabro 1995, Six-Sided, and Flight Geb, guys, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime subs. I appreciate it so much. You're breaking the announcement. It can't keep up, but this is the craziest sub train I've ever been on. So you guys are nuts. I always appreciate the support so much. It's always super humbling. I don't always understand it, but I'm doing my best, so I appreciate it. Guys, all of you should stay tuned to your whispers. Again, I'll send you some details. And that's 99 subs, by the way, I think.
Choo choo choo, keep that train going, boys. Well deserved, Regis.
Thanks, Captain Tars, dude. I love the choo-choo. She said that really funny to me. It sounded great. It sounded really funny. So, I think that's 99, yeah. It looks like 99 subs, so no pressure, anybody. No pressure, but we're getting pretty close to 100. Do we just want to go ahead and Spike Ridge and just trade? I like 4 attack against Priest, but it'll have 7 health remaining, and there's only 6 on board, so I think this is okay. There's a chance it just dies to, like, Shadow over Death and stuff, but... Send in the steed, my dude, says Duda, bro. He gets it. I agree. Regis Beard says, everyone knows I've been your first viewer. Yeah. Vagos, Zach444, Rip Terrarin, Chazmaster, Olo Pulo, Bart, Mr. Denarius.
Title T, ping ping ping.
Thanks, jerks. Thanks for the follows, everybody whose name I just said. Sly to G-Dubs, Toddy Bjorn, Native, DKR, Cool actually followed and subbed at the same time. That's nuts. Stray Dog, Pejko, Warshans. There's so many follows, guys. Pixel, Anwar, Gallo, TNT, guys. Everybody, thanks. Thank you for the follows. Anus just Anus just followed me too, so there's that one. Good old Anus. If you couldn't kill this 6-tech guy, this one's probably pretty sturdy too. I opted to... Sometimes it's better to Divine Shield after making a trade, right? But since he has 4 attack on board, it looked better and more sensible to me to... It wouldn't have mattered a ton, right? Because it would have been like a Divine Shield with 3 attack, but... It's just not gonna... Okay. What's he waiting for here? What's his game? Just gonna go face. Not gonna overcommit, but just go face for 14. Kill him next turn, maybe. Might take 2 turns, but... Oh my god, that's it!
Some room by the hearth, won't ya?
NV Jumper Hearthstone, _HS, I should say. Just subbed with a $4.99 sub, so that is 100, guys. That's 100 subs. Wow!
Welcome, boys.
That's
make some
crazy.
room by the hearth, won't ya?
And now Nano Dragon follows up with a $4.99 sub. Nano Dragon 22, always kind with the bits as well, but that makes 101 subs. We've gained like 10 subs in the last 10 minutes. You guys are crazy. Like, legitimately crazy. Thank you, everybody. Again, you two that just subbed, appreciate it so much, and welcome, welcome. And again, stay tuned to your Twitch Whispers. I'll send you more details, including what will now be an announcement for my first sub giveaway, where I give away a $20 Blizzard gift card. They used to be called Battle.net gift cards, but I guess now they're probably Blizzard gift cards since Battle.net's dead. But, so essentially each sub will be so if we get to 125 subs, which will not happen today, by the way, but when that does happen, I'll do another giveaway. When it gets to 150, etc., every 25 basically is the plan. Do another sub giveaway. Shadow Madness. That's annoying, but this is lethal. It's actually a little bit of a nerf. We lost some health, but still lethal. Which is cool. But anyway, guys, so stay tuned to that. Appreciate all the golden Regises in chat, too. That's crazy. 101 is greater than 100. That's true, Nano Dragon. You guys are crazy. Yeah, Tingus missed all of this. He was pooping. He said he was pooping. He's missed it all. I'm a long-time watcher. I just didn't know you did Twitch. That's why I subbed and followed at the same time. Well, thanks, Cool. That's great, man. Battle.net's dead.
My battles made me miss number 100. Had to poop.
Yeah, you were 101, Nano Dragon, but that's still like a monumentous number, right? That's how many Dalmatians there were, for God's sake. So that can't be forgotten. I had a comment I was going to address. Battle.net's dead? Well, they renamed it, right? It's no longer called Battle.net. Now it's just called the Blizzard app. So, if you get twin wit, oh my god, oh my god, you guys are crazy. Toddy Bjorn just subbed as well. Thank you, Toddy Bjorn, for the sub. Welcome, welcome. It's a $5 sub. Appreciate it, Toddy Bjorn. So welcome, and stay tuned to your whispers. I'll send you some details. Oh my god. Guys, I can't take this. It's crazy. It's coming. Just give it a second.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
That one's for Salty Sucks. Thanks, Salty Sucks, for the Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get sick of saying that today, but probably not actually that sick because it's awesome. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support as always. That puts us at 103. That's like 12 or 13 new subs today. I think that's 13 new subs today. That's insane. That's the most I've ever had in a day for sure. And it's just been like the last 15 minutes. It's a legit sub train happening. A legit sub train. Yeah, Morose against Hunter actually might be pretty good. The other two sort of sucked, so let's try it. Let's do it.
Choo 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 choo. Keep going, boys.
Captain Tar, she says choo choo so funny for some reason. I'm gonna start donating bits just to hear her say choo choo, I think. What's a whisper? So if you look at the bottom right hand corner of Twitch, if you're on desktop at least, there's like a little chat icon you can click, and it's basically a message on Twitch, right? Like its own little message. Let's draw this first. I'll play that. Unleash the Hounds is going to be a little gross, but Morose himself should be okay, I think. Explosive Shot's a little bit of a worry, but Grievous Bite is actually safe, because he got the buff. But if for some reason you can't get a Twitch Whisper or something, let me know.
Aha!
Cool, or whoever else, and I'll try to send you a message in a channel that you can access. Or if you don't get it or you don't see it or whatever, just send me a message on Twitter or something and let me know. That'll also be fine. It's like we get to go toe-to-toe with this Piranha launcher. Just every time he summons one, we'll just kill it.
Aha!
Oh my god. The sub train's coming again. There's so many follows and subs, respectively, that... I feel a little bit bad that I'm spamming, but...
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Iron Quietus, man. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, Iron. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, dude. And, stay tuned, as always, to your whispers, etc., etc. I'm sure you get the gist by now, everybody. Apologize for the spam, folks. But, thank you guys for the support.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Dog, cow, moof, moof. I'm laughing because that's the greatest name I've ever read. Dog, cow, moof, moof. It's like woof, woof, but moo, moo as well. Thank you for the $5 subscription, Dog, cow, moof, moof. That's so funny, though. He missed the Morose, by the way, guys. Really, really clutch for us. Insanely clutch for us that he missed the Morose. I think we can cast this. It's never gonna get better. We're probably just gonna... trade here. I think I might even Kooky Chemist this just to make it more likely that it lives. Although 3 attacks is gonna be so hard for him to get to behind a taunt and stuff. Maybe we just play the Shield Master to protect it even more. I think this should be okay. Tingus is a good name too, but but again, Dog, thanks so much, man. Dog, cow, woof, woof. That's moof, moof.
Dog, cow, woof, woof.
Sorry, I'm a little ahead. But let's see, who else has followed? Freedom is not free, Bright Vision, Onin, Everdie, Joark, Gomo, Ek, Mikkel. I feel high.
Dog, cow, moof, moof.
There you go. You got it that time, never. Okay. You got it that time. Good job. Do we have lethal at all? 8, 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So no, we're still a little bit off. Actually, wait. With Kooky Chemist, do we? This is 6, 7, 9, 15, 16, 19. So we're still a little bit off. Oh, wait, though. We have this, too. Well, we're going to do this anyway, so let's recount after this, right? This is going to happen. That's so much damage. So now it's 6, 8, 14, 17. 6, 8, 14, 17. Now we have lethal. Hey, guys! I spotted the Kooky Chemist lethal, guys. I spotted the Kooky Chemist lethal. It's redemption for my very first stream ever, I think, where I missed a Kooky Chemist lethal. I spotted it. I spotted it, guys. We're at 9 wins. This is crazy. 15 new subs and 9 wins. Best stream ever. You guys are nuts. A lot of bits, too, for the record. Crazy bits. Don't forget the fireball face. Yeah. No moment of silence. I know, right? The Kinky Chemist. Captain Tars remembers. He was here. He was here so long ago. You have lethal, says Sander. Yeah, we spotted that too. That made the difference. What do you guys think of Corpse Razor? I think if you play it on curve on a 4-drop, it's really good. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I think it could be okay. Regis, you're close to 20,000 subs. Nice, man. Thanks, Matafang. Really, really close. I actually would have hit it already, but YouTube did they do like sub cleanups like every couple months. where they just like, you know, go and remove like fake subs or spam accounts or whatever. It happens like YouTube wide. So if you look at like sub counts for everybody yesterday, some people like PewDiePie was down like 20k subs or whatever yesterday because, you know, it cleaned out a bunch of fake accounts and stuff. And for a while I was down like 50 subs and ended up only gaining like
Cookie Chemist Lethal.
Oh yeah, thanks Jerks. That's always the best when I can redeem myself with the Kooky Chemist Lethal. Anyway, I was getting like 180 subs yesterday, but then YouTube like removed a bunch, moved like 100. So I only ended up with like 50 subs yesterday or something instead of like 180. So it ended up, as you might imagine, I was gonna hit 20k already, but we're short like 100 subs compared to what it was expected to be. But anyway, it'll happen today regardless, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, guys. This last month, I've gotten more subscribers on YouTube in the last month than, like, I used to get in, like, 6 months or something. Pretty bonkers. Ugh, I really don't like any of these. I mean, Wicker Flame's fine, but... Is it really worth taking that trade? I don't think so. Let's just hold. Arcane Missiles is a punish, but that would be pretty weird. That'll be weird.
An incredible discovery.
Regis, I've sent you a Discord message so you remember my stuff. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'll check it out. It was like watching a kid's show where they add numbers when Regis was finding lethal. I can see that. That makes sense. This is alright, I guess. He can kill it, but it takes everything, right? If he doesn't kill it, we hit the Silver Moon portal probably anyway on this guy over here, which is good. Which is good. Is that expansion hype? Yeah, definitely Mataru. It's absolutely that. I always do good on the new expansions, like everybody, I presume. So I can actually kill this and keep my dude alive. Well, I can't keep it alive anymore, but I can still kill that. And have a 2/2 left, or 2-mana minion left. I think that's okay. Kind of waste the health buff here, but we do have the board. Going into turn 5, we don't really have a play, just these two. So let's see what we get here. That could change our line a little bit.
I can taste the mana.
Well, that doesn't really do much for us. Could go face, but I think we'd end up regretting it quite a bit against Mage. They have so many good ways to deal like an easy 3 damage that I think we would lose a lot of value. Mort129 says, I just found you on YouTube some days ago when I was looking for card reviews for the new expansion. Well, welcome, Mort. Thanks, man. Hope you're enjoying it. When you get big with over 500 subs, don't forget me, Senpai. Or if you forget me, don't forget the Fireball face clip. No worries, Riyadh. I certainly won't forget anybody. Ugh. Is this the only card that can beat me right now?
Give me a quest.
In the light's name. What a rush.
Let's at least maybe make him think about this trade in case he doesn't have removal for the questing. Spike Ridge can certainly help me get through the Vicious Fledgling too. It also buffs this to 3, which is nice. This is the game-deciding turn. If he has good answers and gets the Fledgling rolling, we lose. If this is a weak turn for him, we win. I think that's the gist of this turn. So we'll see. Oh, Chris511C, I'm down from 200 subs to 140. I thought I was just starting to take off. Well, I'm glad you just told me why, or I would have been mad. Yeah, YouTube just does that every once in a while, I've noticed. It's like every few months, every 6 months, something. They'll just do like a little tidying process, remove old accounts, fake accounts, that kind of stuff. So you'll notice it's YouTube-wide when it happens. I freaked out at first, too, and then I checked, and everybody was missing subs, right? So it's interesting. We about to get another good internet win, guys? Fingers crossed. I think we'll just buff the questing here. Well, Polymorph makes that pretty bad. Let's buff the Light Warden, actually. And we'll take this trade. We might just win anyway, but... I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna take it. I'm sure as heck not gonna complain. I'll tell you that. Grime Street looks great, although I think we're gonna win. Just rolling. How are you 9-2? By the way, this is... Oh, it's inaccurate because of the free wins. How do you just walk away from the computer at 9-2? That's nuts. He got hit by the sub train, so excited. Yeah, he sure did. He got hit by the sub train. That's you guys that got that win. Twitch BC says, I'll be subscribing to Regis Senpai on YouTube. Just kidding, I'll be subbing soon. No worries, Twitch BC. No hurries either. No worries and no hurries in the life of Regis. I'm a pretty chill person. Guys, I just have to tell you, like, the Regis Kelvin thing, all of this has gone so much better than I ever anticipated. All of my original goals have already been well exceeded. This all feels like upside to me. I just started doing it because I wanted to have some way to talk about my hobbies and have fun. So, all of this, if you want to call it success, if that's what you call it, has just been humbling and far exceeded my hopes or expectations. So, it's all bonus. It's all gravy, in other words. Like, you guys don't have to sub and donate or anything else. Like, it's always appreciated, of course, but it's all just crazy. Hey Regis, what? Says Holy Advent. Like the bit. Thanks for the cheer, Holy Advent. 2 more wins and I sub, says Just Nobody. It's possible. We're at 10 wins with a 69 tier score deck, though, so all it takes is one bad mulligan, and we're gonna lose the game, right? Like, this might be the one. We've kind of got 2 free wins so far as well. One, the auto disconnect. That last one, I mean, we were not in a winning position necessarily when it went off, so I don't know what happened there. But we still won legitimately. Oh, we also got the free win from from the actual event. So we've only legitimately won 7 games somehow.
Regis, what's brown and sticky?
Holy Advent, what's brown and sticky? Caramel. Caramel. I don't know. What's brown and sticky? What's brown and sticky, Holy Advent? Do I want to know the answer? A stick. Is that the answer? A stick? Maple syrup, yeah, too. That too. Mashar says, I didn't even know there's a stream today. Every Tuesday morning, Mashar, and every Wednesday morning, too.
A stick.
It is a stick. Oh god, that's the worst dad joke ever, Holy Advent, but I love it. That's the kind of stuff that makes me laugh. That stuff's so stupid. Bart says, where are you from? I'm from the Midwestern U.S. So Coin Fledgling got a lot worse, right? I still probably do it just to deal with the board. Like, I could just hero power and save the coin. He's up a couple 1/1s. We still don't have a good play, though, is the problem. Like, maybe if he plays a 3 health minion, we can Hammer of Wrath and just absorb some of these 1/1s for a while and hope to hit the Fledgling later for a winning play. Because otherwise, it's like, this is my 3-drop line again. I don't know. I think I'm better off playing a good 4-drop than coining into the Fledgling now. Yeah, guys, how do you pronounce it? Caramel? Caramel? What's your pronunciation? Back in the day, Regis would say his city and state. There's been some clues in this stream if anybody's desperate to find out. It's just generally not good practice to talk about it too much. Caramel, says Majnar. That would certainly be the regional way to say it around these parts.
Caramel.
She says caramel. So there you go. I think that's the official answer. Caramel. We don't have any good plays, so we'll just throw the fledgling out. It's, you know, whatever. Save some health. Kills a couple small guys. I pronounce it proud and sticky. Caramel, says Mr. Memer. Caramel. She has spoken. Yeah, you're right. She's never AFK2 has deemed it so via the text-to-speech. Dogi wants to know Regis Gilman's political orientation. I definitely don't want to ever get into politics on stream. It's very neutral, moderate for the record.
Regis, what's the difference between a Aussie kiss and a French kiss? A Aussie kiss is like a French kiss but down under.
Ooh, saucy. I like it.
Kermel.
Nano Dragon. Nano Dragon tried to cheese it and it didn't work. He tried to cheat and she just read it out loud. Captain Tars, that's a good joke. A little saucy, but I like it. Thanks for the cheers, guys. Exorcist YOLO says, I really enjoy your videos, and I think you're a great guy. Your positivity is what makes you so successful, I think. Keep it up, man. Thanks, Exorcist. I appreciate the kind words. That's always the goal. Make it fun. We're playing video games, hanging out with each other. Like, who wants to make it unfun? Like, this is every kid's... Like, this is what you used to do after school, right? Like, you'd invite a friend over to your house. Well, at least back in my day you would. Nowadays, everything is online, of course. But back in my day, you'd invite a friend over to your house. You'd play games together. That was what was fun. That's what you wanted to do. Nowadays, though, everybody makes Hearthstone a job and makes it work. But that's what we're doing, right? We're just hanging out, playing games together. We're losing games right now together, granted. But this is a hand. If we ever stabilize a minion, we're good to go. Like, this turn's actually an opportunity. He doesn't theoretically have a way to kill this that we can see. So if we can start rolling these spike ridges out, might be okay. Just wall up, basically. Stabilize, and then push forward. Back in my day. I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm 30. That's old time. Tomb Lurker and Jade Rogue. Yeah, it's possible. I still think... Jade Rogue makes more sense than most classes, actually. That's a good point, because... You know, if you played it on curve, like, most low Death Rattle minions aren't that strong. But, with things like Jade, you can still get big minions out of low-cost Death Rattles, right? So, it makes a little bit of sense. Or at least still benefit the future Jades, too, which is nice. Daddy, when was I born?
Why did the angry chicken cross the road? Potion of madness.
That's great, actually, Jokes. Because that's a Hearthstone joke. That's pretty funny. Now you've made it a Hearthstone joke specifically. So I'm going to test for Noble Sack here. We lose the Divine Shield, but it really doesn't matter much anyway because he's got low attack minions to pop the Divine Shield regardless. So we're just going to see what happens, and then we're just going to Spike Ridge. Yeah, okay, perfect. Getaway Kodo on the Noble Sack. That anti-synergy is fantastic for us. So this is exactly what we were talking about. If we can get a minion stock, we might be good. Great joke, though, Jerks. And what was I answering? Something else. Back in my day, Old Man Regis. I forget what I was going to say. I can't remember. Something about being older. Back in the day. I don't know. Can't remember. That's 311.
Congrats on a 100 subs, bruh. Let's keep the train coming to support our dearest Regis.
Toddy Bjorn, thanks, dude. I appreciate the kind words and the cheer as well, Toddy Bjorn. I'm not sure there's anybody left to sub, for the record. Like, we're running out of subs. That's the next issue at hand. There's not going to be anyone left. Everybody in chat's already a sub, which is amazing. So I don't know if we can stretch the train too far. We're going to run out of gas. But I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much. This going to 4 attack and 10 health, like, it's okay, but it's not really great, is it? We can't get a charge active here, but the 5 attack doesn't actually kill anything. So I don't know what we accomplished there. Spike Ridge into just Light Warden might be okay. Just to stall some more. Get another minion out. Clearly this stuff's still going to hit really hard, but the Light Warden might be able to trade back in a little bit.
What did Rexer say to his Geodude when it evolved? Greetings, Graveler.
Is there like a website for Hearthstone jokes where you find this stuff? Or are you making all these up yourself? Because that's kind of impressive, actually. What? I'm not sure if, I think maybe you triggered...
Choo 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 choo.
Thanks, Captain Tars. I love when she says that. That's great. Hypopotassio. I think you might have like triggered a, you know, like a blocked word or whatever, like one of the automatic blocked words. But otherwise, an odd joke, but a funny one. So thanks, Hypopotassio. Electrofire, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. That makes 16 today. The sub train just started chugging again. Crazy. Absolutely insane. So thank you so much, Electrofire. Welcome, welcome. And stay tuned to your whispers, man. I'll send you some more details. I think Dino Size, and then just get rid of this guy. I think we have to. It kind of sucks. But a worth play that helps us stabilize. And then these don't actually do that much against the Dino-sized minion, I guess. They probably kill it, technically. No, actually, they won't. They won't, so that's okay. They only do 5. So we've actually stabilized here a little bit, guys. We have good hands, good hand quality. Does he have like a hammer or consecration or something? Spike Ridge of his own? Oh, Sleep of the Fishes is actually a pretty good answer. Spike Ridge 2? It's a good turn. It's a really, really good turn. And just the Defender. That's not so good. So we could charge this out, but we don't really get to do anything with it, right? We could Spike Ridge to Questing Adventurer. It actually gets a lot of health, and it's pretty hard to kill for a Paladin. I'm going to take this line, guys. It's a tad risky, right? Because otherwise, ideally you want to hide the Questing Adventurer behind something that's been Spike Ridged. But we need to get back on the board. This is a hard minion for him to deal with. Could spiral out of control really, really quickly if he doesn't deal with it exactly this turn. Because we have some pretty solid 5-mana plays, assuming that taunt survives. So this might really, really be good for us. It's kind of a sick combo if it works. Dino Size punishes us. Blessing of Kings is pretty good. There's the Dino Size. So that's probably game, honestly. I don't know if we can recover from that. Spike Ridge is good, but we can get through this, but then there's the other junk in the way too. Or not Spike Ridge, Spike Hog Rider, I should say. Dino Size was probably the one card there that beat us pretty easily. We can still stabilize. We have more cards than him. I'm not saying the game is over, but actually that was a bad trade. I shouldn't have taken that trade. Now he gets to run the 2/4 into the 5/2. Probably doesn't matter a lot, but no, it shouldn't matter. We didn't have a way to. Well, we did actually with the Argent Commander. Ooh. That's bad news, Bears. That might be game. I think that's game. Would it have made a difference? Yeah, it would have made a difference now because I drew this. I think we could have won if I hadn't made that trade. He would have had to run the 2/3 in. No, I think this wins the game anyway, no matter what. No, we might have been able to. I'm not sure where the math lines up. But this means this doesn't win us the game, right? Because he gets to attack through it. If we could snipe this and play the Sunwalker, we'd be okay.
Aha!
If we could do this somehow, we're just dead though. I think we're just dead.
Move quickly.
There's a chance. Chance he misses it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Chance he misses it. I don't think that trade cost us at the end, but I don't think it was the right play still. I think it was the wrong play. That Dino Size is what actually cost us the game. Rallying Blade, it's got a good deck, dude. Card quality on this guy's deck is great. Yeah, the Dino Size, that beat us. High Rage, I finished top 200 Legend this season. Congrats, dude, that's awesome. Well done. We'll see you on the list, man. I need to run back through that line where we took the trade onto the Spike Riz. I don't remember the health total of his Spike Riz is the problem. I don't think we still had enough to get through the taunt is the problem cleanly. Maybe if the 6-6 ran into the Spike Riz. No, we still had to get through the 6-8. I don't think it was there. I don't think it was there. Even with the extra minion alive, I think we didn't have enough to get through both the Spike Riz and the 6-8. But a 10-win run, guys. I'm still pretty happy, even though quite a few were free. Whoa, that gold total is good too. Holy crap. 370 gold? That's a good result, guys. That's nuts. Regis, when is the wedding? Not yet.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Just Nobody Just. Welcome with the $5 sub. That's totally crazy. The sub train has slowed down a little bit, but it's unstoppable. It can't be interrupted. It continues down the tracks with Just Nobody Just. That's 17 subs today, guys. That's like 20% of the total. That's crazy. That's 107 subs. I didn't even think we were gonna get to. I didn't think we were gonna get to 100. I didn't think we were gonna get to 93.
Blocked words are a tripwire for crazy, barbaric Europeans like me. Choo 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 choo.
Yeah, hypo. That's probably true. I don't. By the way, I don't set the banned words. It's just like the stream, you know, the Streamlabs announcements has its own banned words. So, Golden Terror Scale Stalker. That's pretty cool. Not a bad pack. Good little arena run though, guys. Really, really nice. But anyway, thanks Hypo for the cheer once again, man. How much money is 100 bits? That's $1. 100 bits is $1 for me. It's $1. It costs a little more. Twitch gets a little bit, of course, because that's fine. Twitch gives me the channel to support this, but I get $1 basically. Jealous for 10 wins today. I only got 170 gold. Yeah, we got 370 gold. That's absolutely nuts. Carino Cooperino, I like your Illuminati suggestion there. Do you plan on trying out a meme deck with the new Priest Legendary when it comes out? Yeah, for sure. That looks like the most fun card so far. So definitely. Play Taunt Warrior with Auction Master Beardo. 1,000,000 bits is $100? No, 10,000 bits would be $100. 10,000 bits would be $100. You basically take 2 zeros off of it, and that's how much you get, right? So with 10,000, it has 4 zeros. You take 2 zeros off, and you get 100. My arena record was 12-0 with the Priest deck that had no duplicates but 2 Kazakus. Wow, that is crazy. Kazakus has some very, very good spells for arena, that's for sure. Let's play Miracle Road, guys. We got an hour left on the stream. I want to play some Constructed, so Arena Run went really, really well. Now we'll play some Constructed, too. Let me get a deck tracker running here in a second. Can probably, well, these new cards can probably still stay here. Has there been any new cards during the stream, guys? It's a ton of dust you got there. Yeah, we're getting pretty lofty on the dust and the money totals.
Morning conference calls begin. Nice arena run. GG's Regis later.
Thanks, Jerks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks again for all the cheers and support as always, Jerks. Good luck with your conference call, man. Go do some good work. Make some cool stuff, as I think you're tending to do. Sounds like. Thief Priest will be a top tier deck, says Atto Hekpakab. Cool theory. Like it. Death Rattle Hunter will probably be good. It's just got an insane tool. Yeah, this card is actually bonkers. The Corpse Widow. Let's get the don't freak out, guys. It's a little bit pink right now. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Don't freak out. There it is. There it is. Hope nobody freaked out. Divine Spirit is probably not gonna be great for me, honestly. I don't know how to use that. It just doesn't... Nothing in my deck. Unless I get exactly Inner Fire, I don't know how I'm gonna make that good. Backstab! Well, if I'm gonna give the guy anything, Backstab's actually probably my favorite possible result.
Anyone else forget Auction Master Beardo existed? __.
JB Dad, I feel that way sometimes with the cards. It's like, what? That's still a card? That's a thing? So I know exactly what you mean. Oh, he missed it! Right? Or did he get it? I just caught the end of the animation. No, this must be it. He got that on turn 3. Oh yeah, that's it. He got it. He got it. Okay. I just got the end of the animation, so I freaked out a little bit. I'm gonna hold that for now. It's not actually a very good trade. I could, like, buff its health to keep it alive, but I don't have a good way to clean up the rest of the damage yet. Because of the mana cost. I don't want to burn the prep. Oh my god, prep into free from Amber is actually pretty sick. So I'm just gonna hold that for now. It's safe as stealth, so. Regis, you gonna try out Miracle Priest with Benedictus? Yeah, that was what I talked about a little bit in my review, how I think it has a lot of potential value. It could be a cool deck. How long have you had your beard, mate, and how long did it take to grow? It just takes like a few weeks to grow. If I shave it, it'll be back. Maybe not this long in a few weeks, but I'll have a solid beard in a couple weeks. As far as when I started it, basically in college. Wasn't allowed to have a beard in high school because I played sports in high school, and for whatever silly reasons, like in Illinois, you're not allowed to have a beard on the Illinois High School Sports Association or whatever as a high school athlete. So I didn't have a beard then for that reason. And so as soon as I got done with high school and got out of sports, because I played tennis and basketball, I grew a beard immediately because I'd always wanted one. I still don't really want to make this trade. Fan of Knives, it's not ideal. Mana costs are just a little bit awkward for us right now. I'm really valuing this prep always, every game. Backstab into fan, every game. It's unbelievably consistent. I'm actually going to unsheath this thing. Just give me a good card. Great card. Silence. Really, really strong. You had a beard in high school? No, I didn't have a beard in high school. That's the opposite. I did not. I don't have a picture of me without a beard handy. There's some that exist, of course, but basically, you know, by the time like Facebook and stuff, where all my photos would be at, I had already had the beard by then. So, Federer or Nadal? Good question. I don't watch a ton of tennis, but Nadal is. No, I like Federer better. I think. Let's go for the Swiss guy for now. Federer's had the better career, I suspect. So, I think Federer. You look a lot like Adam Conover. Yeah, I hear that quite a bit. Regis Ruins Everything is a new show I'm starting up. That actually would be a pretty funny YouTube series. Regis Ruins Hearthstone cards, because I do that for people already. I already trigger a lot of people when it comes to Hearthstone cards, so that would actually be pretty funny. This is a decent removal. I mean, we lose the Fan of Knives, but it's probably never going to be super useful in this matchup anyway. We could have prepped the Free from Amber already, but we needed to adjust the board a little bit, so it's fine. Double Gadget Sand. That's probably not actually that great. Rather just have one, I think. Zero mana spell is good for Gadget's Hand. Yeah, for sure. I was only being partly sarcastic when I said it sucks. But we may not have a target on board to use it for, so we'll see. I think that if we reach 1K subs on Twitch, he's got to shave his beard. The logic so far has been 500,000 subs on YouTube, because that seems so far away and impossible. But Federer 19 Grand Slams isn't bad, says MLT. Yeah, right. I think he's pretty squarely the best ever now, right? Like in a lot of people's minds. It's been my understanding, at least. Gadget's Hand with Divine Spirit is actually pretty intriguing, isn't it? A big 4 health dude for a priest to deal with. I'm actually going to go that plan. We'll prep the Divine Spirit. Hopefully we find a card to work with this.
Tap the Curator.
Maybe. I kind of want to silence it, too. I guess it will be destroyed, and that's not bad. And he'll whiff a card, too. Yeah, we can sap it. I like that line. We can also kill it, but it dies to this. Well, I don't know, though. We might need a sap. This is a Kazakus Priest. He could have some big stuff that we need the sap for. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to save the sap, actually. I know that it's a cool play, but I'm going to save it because we have a way to resolve this minion anyway, and I don't want to lose the sap value on a potential future target, right? Like, well, we killed the hungry crab he's running. Kazakus Priest with a hungry crab. Regis, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? She's not in San Diego, I know that. And where did you go to college? I went to Southern Illinois University, Saluki. It's close to where I grew up. How much more do we want to draw here? That's really the question. We have a potential for a big Van Cleef that's probably just going to die to something. We have a... this is actually a pretty good sap target, for instance. I mean, I know it's coming back next turn just as gross. So that's a bit of a concern. We can kill this with the SI7 agent. So we could, like, sap here just to get rid of that body because I don't have a good way to deal with it. I wish we could free from Amber, but we can do that after the Gadget's Hand's gone. Let's kick off the Gadget's Hand first, right? Like, let's... because these are going to be free. Does he have any way to answer this board? As a Kazakus Priest? Dragonfire Potion leaves me with 3 enormous dudes. Shadow Word Deaths, I mean, obviously can handle a couple of these. But then he's committed 6 mana. Now, Dragonfire Potion plus Shadow Word Death leaves me with 16 damage on board. I feel like we're just in a monster position right now. There's 1 Shadow Word Death available right now. Well, that's not going to do it. That's 18, 26, 29, 33, 34, 35, plus 5 is 40 damage available. Hey, well, you know, Rogue's pretty good. Rank 17? Yeah, it's the reset today. It's my first game of the new ladder. I finished at 5 last month. I grinded out to 5 with Miracle Rogue last night. If you guys were here for the stream yesterday, remember how we ended on a win streak? We were at 7 with 5 stars. I didn't lose a game all the way to 5. I just rode the win streak to 5. And then I played a couple Druid, like token Druid games for a quest. So I lost a little bit after I got to 5. But I actually got up to rank 5, 3 stars with Miracle Rogue. Regis, what was your favorite expansion of all time? I really think it was Unguro. I think that was it. Regis, how about them Italian beefs? Where at, Nematad? Which Italian beefs are you talking about? Is there a Carbondale Italian beef that's famous? I feel like it sounds familiar, but it's not. I didn't eat a ton of Italian beef. What's your favorite non-legendary that's been revealed so far? Might be this guy, the Corpse Widow. Seems really, really good. Seems really, really good. You got enough damage to kill Quest Priest Regis? Yeah, I had a lot of damage. That's needless to say. What is Miracle Rogue exactly? It's just about drawing a ton of cards with Gadget and Auctioneer and getting a lot of high tempo plays. Early game. I'm heading out now, says Riyadh. See you, Riyadh. Regis, you hope to have children one day? Yeah, that's the plan. Regis, based on the cards, is this good or bad expansion? Right now, somewhere in the middle, I think. Losing this does give us some potential Edwin buffs, but I think it's okay. Jade Blossom for ramp is honestly probably our best bet, but Jade Idol for cycle with Gadget's Hand's really cool. But I just don't think we're ever going to get to that point where it matters. I think we're better off ramping with Jade Blossom. You know, we're not going to pull any late game shenanigans where we cycle forever with Gadget's Hand Auctioneer. We'll have lost the game by that point. We have to go faster than that, I think. It's cute. I get it. It's funny, but I don't think that's a winning play at all. We can't ramp yet because we can't use the coin to ramp. The coin is too valuable for us as a spell. We have to go pretty high pressure to win this game and land some big Arcane Giants before he can address them, right? That's the path to victory. That's okay. It might be worth using the coin here just to get a decent little board. In other words, get the SI out. But also, we could just, you know, leave the 2/2 up. It's not that intimidating. Oh, actually, we can kill it with the weapon, too. That's probably the best line. Just use the weapon. Whoa! Tyrantus. Probably too slow for us to really benefit from. So we didn't get to ramp this turn. We'll ramp maybe soon. I don't know if we ever ramp now. Might be bad. Maybe we should have just taken the 1 mana one because it's more flexible. Regis Kilpin, do you like chicken? Yeah, I got a chicken dinner in PlayerUnknown's the other day. Won a duo. If you win a game in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, for those of you who don't know it, you get a little thing that says winner, winner, chicken dinner. I had some chicken dinner this week. What's your opinion on the Priest Legendary? Really slow, but really, really fun. Looks really cool. I'd like to play it. That's for sure. Starfire is damage. I think this is our best path.
This guy's toast.
We really haven't gotten a board as fast as I'd like. Well, we can go big with Arcane Giant soon. We have both, so you know, like maybe next turn we go big for Van Cleef somehow. I don't know how yet, but we'll figure it out. Jay Zyger says, fun stream as always, gotta get ready for work. No worries, Jay Zyger. See you, man. Turkey Club says, I have 900 gold and have not bought Karazhan. Should I save for the new packs or buy the first wing? It's hard to say right now, just because we don't know what all the new cards look like. So I'm hesitant to make any specific recommendations at this point. Karazhan is a good investment in general, I think. But again, I just need to know more. I need more details before I make a really smart read on that. Is this the big Edwin turn, guys, or not? We can double coin Razor Petal Edwin, right? It's a pretty big Edwin. And then our Arcane Giants are 6 mana each, respectively. I just don't know if we can afford to wait any longer. We've got to start winning this game against a Jade Druid. We have to start winning this game. We lose the coins for Gadget's Hand. But we actually have some decent lines with the Giants and the Starfire and a Tyrantus. Like, we have plays regardless. So I think we go ahead and play the Edwin and clear that 2/2. A 10/10's pretty difficult for Druid, typically. He needs 7 more damage than he currently has. He can stall it out a little bit with Jade Behemoth, I guess. That would be annoying. Primordial Drake also stalls it out a little bit, but we can clean that up fine. Although, unfortunately, we don't weapon and play an Arcane Giant this turn, so hopefully we get something we can do alongside the weapon that makes sense, or some way to enable these things to make more sense. Earthen Scales. Okay, I like it. Makes sense. Ooh. Could almost kill that without using our Edwin. I think we just use our Edwin and play an Arcane Giant, though.
Lapdogs, all of you.
It's still an 8/8, right? Like, we didn't... He's down to 1 card exactly, so... If we can get these things rolling for a little while, it's fine. What's the card on the left? Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Let's get these all on top. There you go. Sorry about that. That should help. Sure. This is going to be a lot of damage incoming. He should not have an answer for these. We should be able to get through any taunt with this combo right here for 9 mana. So we should be able to... shouldn't we play Adventures today? I'm going to play Adventures on Wednesdays. This is Tuesday still, so... Soon. Feral Rage is annoying, but we'll just Starfire that and play more stuff and continue going face. It's not a big deal.
I concede.
Or he's just going to concede because we have 2 8/8s and he doesn't have any cards. There's also that possibility. God, I'm really enjoying this Miracle Rogue, by the way, guys. This is a really fun deck. Really, really fun deck. Am I the only one who thinks the cards from the set are generally pretty weak? No, I think if you've watched my reviews, you'll see I share a similar sentiment. I mean, I've given a lot of stuff 2 stars, basically. It feels like a lot of things are just, like, cards that very occasionally have some sort of relevant potential, but not typically very good. See you, Tingus. It is Wednesday for you. Yeah, for you, Aussies. I'm sorry, guys. I always mean my time, of course, when I'm referencing dates and stuff. Louiaton says, throwing in a follow. Keep up the good work. Hope your channel grows even faster. Thanks, Louie, man. Appreciate it. Regis, any hopes for the Warlock Death Knight? I don't have hopes for it particularly. I just hope it's good. I guess that's my only hope. I want it to be awesome. Another Jade Druid, it looks like to me. Control Mid-Range Hunter will run this upcoming meta, says Brighton Nicholas. Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that. It sounds alright. I guess Mark of the Lotus is the best gadgets and spell, so sure. Whatever. Corpse Widow is crazy good, so I think. I mean, it looks crazy good to me. Backstab weapon's fine. We can deal with that. And this is token, it turns out, which I think is okay for us. I think that's okay. We can still kill it, but it's a much more annoying way to do so. We have to do this now, which sucks, but it's still worth. It's annoying. Interesting play by him. I don't know if it's good or not. But interesting, nonetheless. He wasted a lot of resources for that to still die, I think. But I don't hate his line of thinking. Seemed okay. We'll save that spell. It's pretty valuable a lot of the time. Lots of new archetypes to try out. Exciting, says Rick Sommer. I agree, man. It's always fun for a new expansion. We'll see what happens. Brandon Q says, why don't you stream on Twitch? I actually do, Brandon. I'm streaming on both right now. So, you can watch on either. There's 104 viewers on Twitch, 422 on YouTube, currently. And you'll notice the follows that show up on screen right now, like Bungle Rage just followed. Those are from Twitch follows. So if you want to get that on screen, you can just follow me on Twitch. And it'll do exactly that for you. Let's kill this to prevent as many buff shenanigans as possible. Keeping minions off the board obviously has a ton of value against Token Druid, so. But anyway, as far as follows go, there have been a lot. Bungle Rage, Louiaton, Stockley's, Gerald Gamers, Hypo Potassio, Cool Hand, Sean, Proxer Waffle, X Junixie, Just Nobody. Oh, that's a subscription, never mind. Nilwars, Letharis, Electrofire, Varga, Iron Quietus. Guys, thank you everybody for the follows. I appreciate it. Let's see what we get here. Vilespine. We might actually just play this No, never mind. Tortolon Forager plus weapon is a bajillion times better.
Beetleberry, my favorite.
Actually, Mark of the Lotus is good too. Just makes this thing harder to kill. Forces some trades. We lost the potential combo activator for the Vile Spine's the only downside. I'm going to regret it if he plays like Bittertide Hydra. But any other line, like Living Mana, Bluegill, whatever, I like the Mark of the Lotus a lot better. So it had some risks, but it also had some upsides, right? Worgen Greaser is just about the worst minion possible to get, I suspect. I think we probably just trade here, use the face there. He has 3 damage on board. Do we actually just play the Gadgetzan into that? Like, force him to deal with the Gadgetzan with his minions on board? It's really bad against, like, Savage Roar. Could also just Worgen Greaser and Blood Mage Thalnos. We lose the potential Thalnos fan line, but we don't know if that's coming anyway, and we might just want this body to trade into some stuff. So I think I like this okay. Greaser, obviously, not an ideal stat line for this sort of board. But if he wants to kill the Thanos, like, this has a chance of living, basically, I'm saying. So if he does play, like, a Bittertide, it might set up the trade or something. Don't bully Worgen Greaser, he's trying his hardest to be a good guard. Yeah, poor guy. There's the Savage Roar we were worried about, so that's a full clear. He should be able to save 1 minion here, too, if he wants to take some face damage. Why would you take the 6? Is he going 9 to... Why wouldn't you take the 3? Okay. He took 3 extra damage for no reason. Right there. It's fine. I don't mind. We'll play the Arcane Giant if nothing else happens here, so... Patches is also kind of intriguing, though. Because it allows me to clear. Like, Patches plus Gadgetzan. I have a feeling this is a swipe, maybe. But he would have swiped last turn, probably, right? Patches is also a really good activator for the Vile Spine. I think I'm just going to play the Arcane Giant. That 1 minion shouldn't really cause too many problems on its own. I know that's going to get cheaper later, so there's some upsides, but next turn we can Gadgetzan Eviscerate. If he plays a Bittertide, we have an answer with the 8/8 here. Or actually, the Vile Spine is probably just better. Patches into Vile Spine is really good, too. Just weapon here. It's not going to do a lot. He's trying to get his Molten Giant to cost less. Well, that would be a good play in that scenario. Ooh! We held the Patches, and we are rewarded justly. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sap is actually really good, too. I wish. I do actually want to clear his board here. It's going to look a little ridiculous running this 8/8 into a 2/3, but really the only way we lose is Mark of Yasharaj on the Beast, where he gets some kind of crazy Living Mana card off of it or whatever. So let's just clear the board, stabilize the Auctioneer. We've got removal for big stuff. Living Mana was the only card that maybe gave us a little bit of trouble, but even that we should have been able to resolve just fine. Which chat do you read more, Twitch or YouTube? Typically Twitch. It's a little easier to follow. YouTube gets a little rowdy sometimes. I like YouTube too, don't get me wrong. I pop back and forth, but Twitch does tend to get the lion's share of my attention. Is there a reason you don't use Sherazin in this deck? Not a logical one. I just pulled up hsreplays.net, which is a really good site for stats and tracking win rates on the ladder in real time. And this was the Miracle Rogue list or the Rogue deck that had the highest win rate from rank 5 to Legend in the last 3 days as of a day ago. So, in other words, it was the best performing deck at the position on the ladder I was in, and it doesn't run Sherazin. So data suggests that this is better than a list that runs Sherazin. And I really like data. I'm a data guy. I believe in numbers. I like... I mean, instincts are good. Personal preference is also important, but data ultimately is the most valuable to me. Somebody suggests I break the window, so there you go, Gaming Dino. All you, man. All you. Token Druid is such a high roller deck. Either you get Explosive Start and auto win, or get Clunky Hand and auto lose. Absolutely, I tried to play it last night a little bit because I had a Druid quest. Played it at rank 5. Hated it. Every second of it. Won a few games, like you say, just crazy starts. But I hate the deck. It's absolutely terrible. Break everything? Oh my god. I don't know if I can break it. I don't remember where everything is. Is there anything left to break? I don't think so. Some other stuff to click, like the door, but I think that's all the breakables, isn't it? Shiv over Sharazin? Yeah, like I said, I don't... There's no specific reason for it, guys. It's just the deck list that had the highest win rate. For whatever reason. For some reason, this particular deck list, over thousands of games as a sample size, had the highest win rate for Rogue. So, that's all I can say. That's the only defense I have for this deck. Which, by the way, is a pretty good one, I think. Having the highest win rate is a great defense. But I don't have any other logic to back it up, just data. Hey, Regis, do you have a desk chair or one of those dang Racer X speed car chairs? No, I have like an ergonomic office chair, like a real office chair. Similar cost to the like fancy gaming chairs, but I mean those might be good chairs. I've never had one. I don't know, but I just have an office chair because that's what this is to me primarily, is a work office. So I don't know. That is a gross 1/8 minion. Oh my god. I can't actually kill it yet. But this is such a good spell for Gadget's Hand too. If he turns that into an 8/8, am I going to regret it? I can do 5 damage to it right now. I can almost kill it, can't I? Let's see what we get here. That sucks. Let's see what we get here. Let's just keep chaining cards that don't belong to me here. Shadow Madness. I'm just going to attack into this to prevent any kind of crazy inner fire shenanigans, right? Obviously he can heal it back up and stuff, but a little less so than now. I bet you aren't wearing pants. No, I do wear pants on stream. I feel weird just in case I like have to get up for some reason. I don't want to be exposed. I don't always necessarily wear pants, right? But today and on stream, I always wear pants. Anytime I'm on camera, I feel like I have to be freshly showered, clean, like, you know, wearing real clothes, that kind of stuff. I certainly don't feel comfortable on camera without it. I'm excited for the new game boards in Frozen Throne, says Cadence. Yeah, me too, man. I always like the new clickables and the new sounds and sights and everything else. Overwatch is being really difficult, so I came back. Did you miss me? Yeah, we always miss you, man. Always miss you. Shadow Madness Eviscerate is a clear. Requires a coin, though. Which I don't really like. We have the potential to go ham with Gadget's Hand soon. But without preps, actually, I guess we don't have that much potential. Fan of Knives is not too bad. Fan of Knives Evis is a little wonky. But I'm going to open with the fan here just to see what happens. SI. I think we can leave up those two and just tank the operative here. It sucks, but we could also just coin a Potion of Madness to do it really cleanly. Clear the board. I hate to use this coin and this cheap spell because we have the Gadget's Hand in hand, but I'm a little bit scared of us just falling so far behind that we never come back. So I'd rather just resolve it while we can, right? Just take care of the board. Regis, any tips for Dragon Priest player? I really haven't played enough to say, to be honest with you. I really don't know. Stand up and prove it, Regis. Everybody else wants me to stand up. I don't understand why. I think people don't have an idea of like what I look like or my body type, and that's why. I need to post a picture of a full body Regis so people know like what I'm about, right? I think we're just going to hold here. I could just cycle a fan, I guess. I really just want to hold, though. I want to wait for a prep and stuff. We have a lot of combo pieces that are hard to work with right now. If we take damage, we have this healing potion, so I'm okay to slow roll it a little bit, right? Just take our time. We can Shadow Madness that thing later if we need to. God, dude. So much health. We could just sap it. There's the prep. I think we go now, right? Prep Shadow Madness doesn't actually... We could attack this and then prep Shadow Madness to kill this half.
Aha!
But that's all we get to do. We don't have any other mana with the Auctioneer if we do that. But can he even kill it? He's got a 3-attack minion on board. It's 2 spells. Might actually be worth. Let's do it. Let's do it. Backstab's really good. We're not going to kill this thing, but just another draw. Makes it even more worth. Keeps that health in check too. He might have to interfire this just to kill the Gadgetzan, which is okay. We have a solid hand. We have another Gadgetzan, so it's not like we're light on cards. I'm happy with this line. Need to make Regis bobbleheads. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I got a lease from a pack. Is it best to disenchant or keep? I think still keep, man. I think she's solid. This looks like the Vilespine to me. Sap is not very good on this. Sap could be good on like a Ysera or something. I know that Raza is intriguing, but we don't actually need the free hero power. I think Power Word Tentacles is just more damage and more board presence and better on average, so I'm going to take the Power Word Tentacles here. Purify is hard for us to use. It's fine with Gadgetzan or whatever, but otherwise hard for us to use. We need another one of those just giant boards, like we beat the Priest last time, where they can't Dragonfire Potion everything, and so you know, big Arcane Giants, big Edwin, that kind of board. Wish you could sap your own minions. Like I would sap this all day to do it again, all day. Power Word Tentacles is also going to be fine. Power Word plus probably weapons. Okay, we can take a little bit more damage. We're still at 18, so he's not going to kill us outright. It's just a Priest. Hey Regis, I love your work. I only have 2 quests and they are Paladin and Warlock. That's unfortunate, Cairo. Maybe they'll get some support in the new expansion and you can have some awesome cards. I wouldn't disenchant them just yet. Regis, like tentacles more than chains? Good for my research. Yeah, tentacles are cooler, I guess. Sure. Well, that killed my tentacles line. Jerk. Yeah, so Evis and SI is fine. We have enough mana to heal phase 2, so let's just do this. Actually, a full heal there. Pretty great. That worked out pretty well for us. We're going to be able to try to outvalue this Priest. It's not going to work forever. We have to have one of these swing turns. We need to draw both Arcane Giants to win this game. So, and we need to have a big Edwin simultaneously. We have to go all in on one turn and just hope that he doesn't have like the deaths and stuff necessary to win. Did you know that Mars has 38% the mass of Earth? Have a nice day. I didn't know that. That sounds about right though. I believe it. That's 5, 7, 8 here. Okay. We can do this. Oh, we'll just use weapon. We don't have to use the Razor Petal. It's much better to just save the Razor Petal here. Alright, so we're just hanging on by a thread here. Dragonid Operative. Our Bookworm is really good still. How did he get a Dragonid Operative? Oh, no, that's why the story ended. Gadgetzan! Ooh, that Shadow Word Death is actually really important. Because now he has one less tool for our Arcane Giants and our Edwin. It's really, really good news. We might be able to do it this turn if we draw the Arcane Giant in time. Let's see. No, we gotta wait. We gotta wait, I think. Yeah, I think we still have to wait, guys. Sorry. I think we have to wait. If I made more variations to the Regis Gilman card, would you check them out? Sure thing. Always, just send me stuff. I love seeing funny stuff. Man, I'm watching Regis on Twitch and YouTube. This is perfect knockout. Lucky you, dude. Do you like chicken wings? Yeah, of course, Fred. Chicken wings are great. Ugh, that's awful. I kind of have to resolve this board, or I'm never going to be able to do this. Like, I kind of regret not playing these last turn now. We could sap the Elise, just go super wide, but it's not going to stick. He'll have 3 attack on board, so Dragonfire plus the 3 attack kills an Arcane Giant, right? Like, that's the first problem. But if I don't do it now, I just don't know how we ever get back on board. I don't have the removal necessary to kill enough stuff and get back ahead. I think this is going to be a loss. I just don't see a way for us to get there. Prep, sap. I mean, we're just going to go. We just have to go. There's no time to wait now, unfortunately. We're just screwed. He just Shadow Word Deaths this. He Dragonfire Potions and trades and we lose. But we're out of stuff, so nothing we can do about it. We're just all in on one turn. It's game over. Shadow Word Death here. Dragonfire Potion trade. And the game is over. We can't win. But we just don't have the time. We just have to hope he doesn't have it, right? Like, that's the only chance we have. Because otherwise what happens is, right, he just continues to build a board. And then he gets to dictate trades as he wants. And then he still clears my board of stuff, right? Maybe a Mimic Pod into multiple Arcane Giants is one possible out where we find enough stuff, but it still probably doesn't work because he probably still has 4 or 5 minions out. Trades them each into the Arcane Giants. You know, multiple little Priests of the Feast and Elises and everything else. Then Dragonfire Potions and calls it a day. Actually didn't have an answer to this. It's intriguing. It still doesn't matter. We can't get there. The game is over. We just don't have the gas. Just conceding. It'll take a long time to play that one out, so I'm gonna take a rare concede. Not quite what was planned. No, actually, all exactly as planned. We called it perfectly. Played our hand, but that's how it works. Thoughts on Arthas as the new Paladin hero? I think it's cool. I think it's a really nice image. Arthas is awesome. So, most hot dogs you've eaten in one night? Probably just like 2 or 3. Not that many. Not that many. Where were these new cards released? Various places, but you can find them all on Hearthstone or SkyStoast.com, probably wherever. But they've come out from various sources. What legendary do you think is the best revealed so far? What all has been revealed so far? Oh, I can't remember everything that's been revealed. Thrall, Death Knight's pretty cool. Not always for the reason I think people think it's cool, but it's pretty cool. What else have we seen? I'm looking at a list right now of legendaries here. I really think most of the legendaries have been average at best. Yeah, maybe just Thrall. The princes all suck. I don't think Sindragosa's very good. Blood Queen's not that great. Robbie's okay, I think. He'll be better than people think. Or better than people expect. Bolvar's pretty weak. Frostless Jaina could be crazy good, but I think she's too slow. Professor Putricide's okay. But yeah, I guess the Thrall one. Deathstalker Rexar's okay too. Hadronok's a little too slow. That's my take. You only need to play against a warrior and steal that thing from one of the steal effects. That's it. I don't know what that context is, but cool. Ooh. Garbage hand. My God. Abysmal. A Van Cleef could make it decent, honestly. Just prep, Mimic Pod, coin, patches, Van Cleef. Yeah, this might give me something. It's pretty good. We just need an on-curve play, right? So, pretty good. I do think Defile is probably the best card we've seen so far. Defile is really, really cool. Both design-wise and just quality. Are you going to try to get that Arthas Hero skin? Yeah, I might. I mean, I think we've kind of inadvertently started a theme here where we're going to be doing, like, single-player stuff on Wednesday mornings, so that'll give me some more single-player stuff to do on Wednesday mornings, right? Mirror Entity Test. Potion of Polymorph. Oh, he whiffed on that, boys. We lost 1 damage. He spent 3 mana to cost us 1 damage. Do you think Defile will take Pirate Warrior completely out of the meta? No. No, I don't think so. There's other Whirlwind effects and stuff that haven't taken it out of the meta yet. So I think it can hang on. We're getting off to a pretty slow start, but this is a sick Gadget's Hand already. At least 3 spells. The Counterfeit Coin might just hang a little, the float of mana. So we could wait and just play a Pyros, right? Now I don't know if we can do any of that. Secret really changes a lot of lines. I think we use the ultimate secret test card here first, just to play it safe. Mirror Entity Test and a Counterspell Test. Neither of those, okay. This card is so perfect for testing secrets. Weak body and a cheap spell. Hey Regis, do you think that me as a Dragon Priest player should spend the dust crafting Dragonfire potions? Yeah, I actually am curious how you've made Dragon Priest work successfully without it already. That sounds like a challenge. We gotta go now, I think. We could sap, but we might also just finish up with a Blood Mage Thaldos if we don't hit the mana here from Mimic Pod or whatever. I guess like Eviscerate would be good. Let's do this first. Shiv is actually also really good. Let's prep the Mimic Pod and then... Well, let's Shiv first, because that gives me 2 cards. We can still prep the Mimic Pod after. We'll hit Backstab next. Another prep. That's interesting. Ooh, I wish you could prep Van Cleef so hard. Prepping Van Cleef would be the dream. Double Swashbuckler is actually okay. Do we have 10 cards in hand? 4, 8, 10. Yeah, we do, but there's nothing I can do. Prep just gives you another card, so... We'll just burn one. It's okay. Hopefully not Arcane Giant. It's really the only card I don't want to burn. You know, Backstab's not great either, but it's okay. We can just sap that. But let's see what we get off these Swashbucklers first. They might change things. We could actually also just File Spy in it. Whoa! Whoa! We still have duplicates, obviously, but that's cool. That's a cool card to see. Fireball or something would be cool. God, that's good too. Because I could just like Facial Summon or prep a sap, and he's got like a silence, but it's not that exciting, right? It's just a silence. We get a pretty big board out of it. Maybe fairly bad against Meteor, but no, I don't want to use the sap yet. There's probably better targets. I'm gonna take it a little slow with the sap. We have 2 charges, so we should be good to attack. Silence Edwin. Oh, that's true. Yeah. We don't want to give him the Silence Edwin either. That's true. Wasn't thinking about that. He does have a good silence target eventually, maybe. Got Got some cool cards in the deck, though, like in the hand. I just don't know if we can live that long. We're going to be able to go valued with this guy, though, which is surprising for a mage. The problem is our health total, right? Can we stay alive? That's the real question. Maybe Faceless into Edwin's fine. He's just a 4/4, though, so it's probably not that good. But trade, weapon, Faceless. Could try to do like Pyros instead, but I think the Faceless just more stats in total. We could prep a fan into Edwin with the Faceless. We're not gonna do much else. Let's just prep the fan. It actually saves me a little bit of life total too. Let's just prep the fan. Ooh, Shaku's a good target too. But Edwin, now that we've prepped, I think is still the better bet. Because we actually used quite a few cards to buff him significantly. It's pretty good. 3-drop, 2/4 taunt. It's not bad. That's a good Regis Gilman card we had. I like it. Fireball face. That's such a strange game. Oh, that's a bad sign. That's always the worst. You know you're in bad shape when that happens. I wish I could sap this heal so bad. So we have what? 8 plus 5. That's 13. 16, 18, 19, 23, 24. We don't have lethal yet, right? 11, 13, 18, 19, 23, 24. We cannot pop the ice block yet. Are you serious? This theoretically could, but it's very, very risky. I might still do it, though. I might still do it. Test it and see what happens. But we'll attack first, just to make sure we can get all the damage through. We can wait to cast the Eviscerate till after. So let's do this first. There's a chance this backfires mightily, but... Well done. Great job. I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm playing around Meteor or not. Yeah, we tested for Vape. We know the secret for sure is Ice Block. It's the only thing left. So we're probably screwed. We didn't get to pop the block in time. So it's going to be tough for us to win, I think. It's going to be tough for us to win. We could have tried to deny the card draw, but we wanted to try the face line right, make it work. Didn't work, so backfired a little, obviously. We don't have any heal in our deck, so unless we hit a hallucinate ice block, that'd be pretty sick. We could try to do that too, just to make sure we live. Or a Shaku. Maybe we should have played Shaku last time, just to make that more likely. I know Archmage looks good, but we don't need him to win the game. I'm going to take this Vaporize to feign an Ice Block. Just in case it makes a difference. He's scared of popping my Ice Block at a bad value, right? And we'll go ahead and put this to 1 when we block it. We should play this Shaku too, just in case. Just in case he gives me an Ice Block next turn, right? Should have snatched the card faster. Yeah, if we could have tried to play mind games, we could have. We would have made it look like for sure it was Ice Block. I kind of think he doesn't have it yet, though. I don't know. Oh my god, no. Not today. Not today! Oh! Whew, are we dead? Are we gonna get frostbolted?
Excuse me.
Somebody's valet. Mind games would suck here. What minion would help? You jerk. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. One hit face. If one hadn't hit face, I mean, that was probably an ice block he played, so we were probably still in a blick of trouble. But first off, how did he know that wasn't counterspell? Really? Did he ever test counterspell? Didn't he play the missiles first? That was a ballsy call. Lot of stuff. Lot of stuff went south there. Man. Today is what we say to the god of death today. Mecha Sushi Man, thanks for the bits. Thanks for the cheer. Helping me get over my frustration. How do you think about Thief Rogue? I don't know. Might be cool. Not sure what that means. I didn't mean the card mind games. I meant we're playing mind games, you know, bluffing. Not the actual card mind games. A bluff. That's a ballsy call, says the same man who said, maybe he'll think it's Ice Block. Yeah, but we didn't have a better option. Ansonitis didn't matter. It wasn't going to affect the game. You know, our ballsy call wasn't really a ballsy call at all because there was no other call to be made, right? So it's like a control warrior. This is interesting. I think I'm finished with the song, says Wardable Streaming. Oh yeah, let's see. If you want, I'll link it here. Though after linking, I may modify it a bit. Little cleanups here and there, but 90% I'm done. Don't expect something wonderful. I never sampled vocals this much in my life, so this is basically my first time doing it. Sure thing, dude. Go for it, Wordable. I don't... Yeah, it's your song, man. You link it where you want to link it. I won't be able to watch it until afterwards, of course. And by the way, guys, I'm almost done for the record. I didn't even realize it was this late. We've had so much fun today. I didn't even know I've only got like 10 minutes left. That's crazy how fast today has gone. That's because you guys are so awesome, for the record. I think we can... We don't have to clear the 2-2, but I would like to eviscerate this Armor Smith. It's just going to give him a little bit too much value, I'm afraid. He made it a scarier minion, so... That makes the eviscerate feel more worth it. Is your August stream schedule up? Yeah, guys, it is actually. If you check the link below my face, it says view my stream schedule or something like that. I've updated for August. Pretty standard. It's the same stream times as it was previously. So nothing too surprising. I will be taking off the 21st. I'm going to go see the solar eclipse. It's really, really close to where I live. It's actually literally over the house I grew up in, like my parents' house. So, I mean, like the point of totality or whatever, the band of totality is going to be right there. So I'll be there doing that. So that's the only day that's different, and a couple bonus days too when the fiance is at work. So a few bonus streams here and there when I can. So check the schedule if you're curious. But otherwise, normal times: Monday to Wednesday, 7 to 10 a.m. Central Time. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And if you need a converter, the schedule link I mentioned actually has a time zone converter in there. You can click it, and it'll help you figure out your time zone too. What deck tracker do you use? This is called Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Really fancy name. Boom, 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 clears. But this still dies. Maybe we just trade this in, guys, since it's going to die anyway to the weapon. Just Blood Mage, Backstab, trade in. There's no reason to try to keep it alive and protect it. It's destined to die. So let's save the Fan of Knives as a resource and just do this instead. Wow. Okay. I'll actually just go ahead and equip that, I think. We don't have much else to do with our turn, so... Hand is a little wonky still, and, I mean, it's going to be difficult to outvalue this guy, and difficult to win, frankly, because Our whole thing is really tempo Arcane Giants, a big board of Arcane Giants and stuff, and also being able to do enough damage. He has brawls that are very good at answering, presumably anyway, he has brawls that are very good at answering Arcane Giants like that, a big board. And lots of armor and health too, but what is this about? I gotta be honest, I did not expect to see this. This is a full-on Enrage deck. I mean, I knew he's a little weird. Cruel Task and Armorsmith isn't a combo you see every day. But I really wasn't expecting this. I can, if I commit some resources, I can double SI. Kill it. I don't know if I'm in that much of a hurry, though. I really don't want to buff it either, though. Like, if I attack it and don't kill it, it gets buffed like crazy. I might just have to waste a coin here. The reason I have to waste the coin is to activate the first combo, right? Because we do 3, 4.
Here we go.
It's really not fun, but...
This guy's toast. This guy's toast.
Oh, forgot to attack with patches. Whoops. Whoops. Saw the green as I hit the intern button. Regis Kilvin, how are... Oh, wait. Guys, let's take a moment of silence for patches. Not getting to attack. Small moment of silence. Oh, not supposed to talk.
I have an axe to grind.
I have an axe to grind. Little moment of silence though for patches. Okay. We can kill that, obviously. It's not great, though. This doesn't really help me kill it. Gadgetzan Coin really only helps me re-weapon. Gadgetzan likely dies to the Ravaging Ghoul. If we hit exactly an Eviscerate, we'd be in a pretty good spot. Not much else helps us, though. I don't really think we can commit to that. I think I'm probably just going to trade, Ravaging Ghoul, re-weapon.
Hey, lights out.
Take a lot of damage here, but what can I do? Whoa, whoa. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. That's a card. Gotta deal with that one too. This guy can't have a moment of silence. He has an axe to grind. That's right. Poor guy. Man, where is the prep when you need it? We desperately need a prep. Gadgetzan Coin. We could hit a prep. Could hit a lot of stuff that helps. But we could also hit nothing that helps. I don't think we're in a position to wait, though. I think we kind of just have to hope we hit a card that matters here. That will not be a card that matters. Evis doesn't matter without a prep. Oh! It does matter. Nice. That's the miracle, boys. That's the miracle. Regis, you going to Boston Comic Con? No, way too far. I don't really go to a lot of cons these days anyway, because I'm so busy, but that would not be the one I'd go to. Way, way too far for me. Gross. God, I mean, that particular minion is really, really scary. But we're not that far from winning the game here. Do we want to Gadgetzan first? I don't think so, because there's a chance I don't get to play the Arcane Giant if I Gadgetzan first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of spells left in the deck, but this isn't quite cheap enough yet. I think I'm going to just play the Hallucination Swashbuckler game for now, and the Razor Petal, so I can guarantee that I at least play an Arcane Giant. Ooh, wait, Mortal Strike doesn't do it yet. Oh, I can, though, if I trade. I can clear. Oh, Grom! Grom doesn't do it either, though. Ugh, I think I take the Grom and I just wait, right? Like, I don't kill that yet. Grom is just such a good card. I think we have to take the Grom. It's okay. Good Grom combo card, I guess. Alright, so we just wait, right? This contests this. We can actually activate our own Grom, which is pretty cool if we want to. So we'll see what cards he has left. Oh, the Unguro pack is like the perfect top deck because he was out of cards. Oh, God. This is going to be the last game, by the way, guys, so we got to win this one. Got to win this one. Stonehill's annoying because it gets in our way, protects this stuff. 5 mana left. What can he do that's significant for 5 mana? Another taunt. And a buff. It's gross, dude. Oh, he took the trade, though. I actually like that. I was going to take that trade anyway, I think. That's actually probably really good for me. Do I play Grom here or not? I can kill the Tar Creeper. Because this is actually a pretty solid board for Fan of Knives, right? Like, there's just a lot of stuff. And the Shiv combos nicely with it. And the Razor Petal, probably. And it just gets me another card to play. I'm going to Fan of Knives, guys. I'm going to save the Grom here. I don't think this is the Grom turn. I'd rather use Grom as, like, a single target removal, right? Sap. That's probably good later, but I don't think I can use it yet. So let's just kill the Tar Creeper. Trade the Razor Petal into the Stonehill and play the Edwin, I guess. We could sap and have an uncontested Edwin if we sap the Tar Creeper, but it just comes right back. But Grom and Weapon kill it. I'm actually going to take this lane, guys. This is a little bit weird, but...
Here we go.
I don't know. I might regret that sap, but having the 8/8 Edwin out feels good to me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He has a lot of cards we can't predict what they are. So if he has a really big threat and we need the sap for that, I'll regret it. If he has removal for this, we'll regret it. But Shield Slam Execute looks like. Oh, Shield Slam King Mosh. Wow, that's a good play. I mean, we can kill the Mosh, but our Grom dies. Can we tank the Mosh, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
Look how big it is. Shouldn't have said that. Haha. Nice song, Wardable streaming.
Yeah, it's very big. It's very big. We jinxed ourselves for sure. I think I have to do some Gadgets and shenanigans, guys. I don't... We just have to tank 9 to the face, I think. Ugh, God, why couldn't we have drawn that? Prep into Mimic Pod is the only thing that helps, but I'm going to do it just to draw the card. Hallucination actually is okay, maybe, too. Execute, execute, execute! Oh my god, hurry! I wish that order was different. God. I didn't even really look very closely. I think this is the best. If he goes face, we can probably... That's actually good. He's going to go face here, and we're going to be able to full clear. Alright. Okay. I don't actually want to draw anymore because we're going to fatigue out. So we're going to intentionally kill this Gadget Zan with a King Mosh, and that'll be totally fine. And we'll just trade in everything here. Okay. Turnabout's fair play, Mr. Torres. That's what they say. Double Mosh. Who would have guessed? Slam Execute. Incoming right now. It's alright, we still got a Grom too. Shield block, shield slam? Instead? That's alright. It's a lot of resources at least. Blood to Ichor. And shield slam. Okay, it's fine, I like it.
Almost out of time.
Oh, that backstep's clutch for Grom. Oh, man. Should we Mimic Pod first? Because we can coin into the Grom anyway. We have to. We have to Mimic Pod this turn. We have to Mimic Pod this turn. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize it was the Arcane Giants, too. Oh, my God. Does he run Brawl is the only question now we have to consider. I think just in case he runs Brawl, we wait. Oh, but he's on one draw. We know that this is exactly an Unguro card. Let's wait. Because we can Sudden Genesis and Vile Spine and play everything at once. To get an extra Grom. Oh my god, I have to win soon though. Oh my god. We don't have a choice now. We have to go all in, obviously. Although we could wait to reload. This does 20. It's enough to win the game, obviously, on its own. So let's wait. Let's just wait. In case he brawls, we can reload once and still try to find a win somehow. But we're going to die soon, so... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, but we're dead next turn! So it doesn't actually matter! We're dead to fatigue next turn, so it's irrelevant. He hit the brawl, that's the only thing that can win in the game! Oh! What do you mean? Guys, it doesn't matter. The brawl was the brawl, he hit it. So whether if he didn't hit the brawl, we win via the Groms. Doesn't matter if the Arcane Giants are there. If he hits the brawl, we die to fatigue, so we lose anyway. Maybe he'll concede, maybe he doesn't see it. It's our only hope. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. You were right about the brawl. Yeah, it didn't matter. We needed one more health. If there was somewhere we could have found a health, it might have mattered. But we actually made a lot of lines to save health. I remember multiple times choosing to try to save our health, so it kind of sucks. Actually, we might have been better off not to play the Mimic Pod in hindsight. We didn't actually use the Arcane Giants, remember? We went anti-brawl. The first time we didn't play the Arcane Giants, I don't guess he had the brawl. Maybe that was the time. I don't remember, but we could have won that game with some different lines, but in hindsight, I don't think we necessarily misplayed ever. Just some lines were more favorable than others after we kind of knew all the cards. That was, yeah, Josh Holmes, yeah, your sentiments are exactly what I just said. If we'd played them the first time around, that would have been, because he hadn't drawn the brawl yet, but he did run brawl, so, you know, the same odds were there the first turn too. So, you know, our line of thinking was sort of smart. Just hindsight, the draws came in a different order. If we'd gone all in and he'd played the brawls the first time around, he'd top decked it then, we still would have been screwed. But anyway, we couldn't have known that. It's all right. We still did pretty good. Pretty fun game. Tough little interesting deck, and we played to our very, very last card. So anyway, guys, that's it for me in the stream this morning. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for the insane sub train today. 107 subs. That's absolutely ridiculous. Or, excuse me, 17 new subs. A total of 107 subs is absolutely bonkers crazy. So many new follows today as well, and a lot of cheers and bits and stuff, guys. So thank you, everybody, so much for all the support this morning. It's been really, really fun. I'll be back tomorrow, exact same time, 7 to 10 a.m. So if you enjoyed today, feel free to follow me, subscribe, all that stuff, and get some notifications for when I'll be back around tomorrow. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.